Check, check. Check, check, check. 1, 2, check. Check, check, check. 1, 2, check.
You can, yeah. Yeah.
Check, 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 check.
People can take
Noise,
pictures of
noise,
it.
noise. Check, check, check. 1, 2, check. I don't know.
Check. Yeah, I just did it so I can hear. Yeah.
Right, are we good? Okay, check, check, check. Geht jetzt? Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Check, check, check. Hallo, hallo, hallo. Check, check, check. Sound check. Okay.
Also lauter als normal?
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm. Okay, so sollen wir nochmal Intro machen? Sollen wir jetzt wieder neu starten, Intro machen?
Ja.
Okay. Alright. Thank you guys for sticking with us for some technical difficulties that we just got fixed. And once again, we'll just do the little intro here. Welcome back to another Hessen Crash side tournament run by Answer and the gang. This time we are here for Blaze Blue Central Fiction. Is your boy Toast, and I am joined by Cherry, who will be expertly compensating for my lack of knowledge about the game. You know, I'm a little outdated. I played this in like 2016, but
Yeah, I played this game a bit, yeah.
yeah. You know, we'll at least have one person who knows what they're talking about in comms. And with that, you know, we are ready to go into a nice little bracket here, and we're gonna be having our first match. I already see 9 the Phantom being selected on the character screen, so you know, there's some evil going on right here.
I'm honestly a bit more interested with the Rachel pick. Really
Definitely.
strong character, really strong character. Works her special mechanic is that she uses wind to manipulate projectiles on the screen and herself. So very air focused matchup, I'd say, between these two characters. So yeah, 9 really big buttons,
Of course, yeah.
and Rachel's like a lot of projectiles, a lot of set play, looping pressure. Really exciting matchup here.
Yeah, definitely. And, you know, 9 definitely kind of a menace as well. This character, you know, very notoriously known to be a bit of a top tier. I believe the names are reversed on the scoreboard right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that QC armor.
Yeah, there we go.
Unfortunately crossed up by that dash. That teleport dash is one of Knight's most oppressive tools. Very hard to catch her out. And you see Rachel putting down these pylons she can remotely activate to put out a hitbox. And that allows her for that strong set play and looping pressure to set those up, activate those when she needs.
Right now we are seeing some really nice little B&B combos coming out from Desselie here as well, though.
Really nice counter hit by that 2C.
Really nice counter. Of course, you know, the chair electrifying you there as well, riding the lightning a little bit. And all those pulls are put out now as well. Gonna have the opportunity.
No punish from Desselie on that armor. Very nice confirm into the rock. Oh no, into the seed.
Puts on a seed on the bottom, but you know, Rachel's out of there. She can just use her wind manipulation to just immediately, you know, depart the realm.
That frog is creeping up and it's gonna put out a lightning hitbox. Desselie jumping over, going for the high.
Yeah, you know, if no one got me, I know George got me.
George the 13th.
Amen.
And he's dead.
Yeah, unfortunately, you know, George has been found dead. Bit of a scrambly matchup going on right now, but yeah, gets a teleport
very nice
as well,
3C.
but a really good contest there. It's gonna be some nice
that
use
remote
of the
lightning.
pillar as well. We see our players already, you know, exhaling here, really into it.
Comes out insanely fast.
Yeah. Nice hit though. Yeah, nice little B&B here coming out as well.
Yeah, has a fire stocked up. That allows Desselie to actually use the DP and consume that fire stock.
Yeah, that's
nice
the thing
jump
as well.
in.
9, of course, as a character, requires a lot of situational awareness, a lot of
Absolutely.
lot of knowledge about your routing, since every button you do changes what special move you can have stocked. And that gives the character access to a really wide moveset with a lot of options in there, but you have to be aware of what you got at any given moment and adjust your combo routes accordingly, and, you know, adjust your OK as well. So that's something that definitely takes a lot of knowledge with the character.
Neyrision actually getting active flow, which will give them a bit of a damage buff. And, oh, that's went over to Desselie. Oh, that fire dash, so impressive. Such a fast move, closes the gap. Leaves you at like -2, I think. So not too bad.
And just like that, we are immediately tied up in rounds as well. It's going to be a nice little hit here.
Nice
Good anti-air from Neyrision. Uses the wind to actually go back into the pillars. Definitely nice awareness there. And you can use those pillars to kind of shield you a little bit, kind of cover you. And the threat of the activation is always there as soon as they're put out on the screen.
Oh, George coming there.
Oh,
there
George.
we have. Yeah, we have that lightning hitbox.
Yeah, George, of course, you know, the strongest character in Blade through Central Fiction.
Really unique about that projectile. It does not get deleted once Rachel blocks, so eventually that frog is going to come up to you, and that frog is going to put out that massive electricity hitbox, which you have to respect.
Yeah, despite, you know, a little drop at the end, we did have a pretty snazzy 3K here coming out from Desselie, of course. Desselie, a monster, yesterday showed us some absolute gameplay at Melty Blood's Type Lumina, the tournament that we are in yesterday. You know, managed to win the whole thing in a beautiful Grand Finals reset against Speedy Dragon. So Desselie, you know, a force to be reckoned with, playing that 9 as well now on Bbcf. And I know, shout out to all my net play enjoyers, you know, playing on the one net play stage.
Colosseum.
The good old Colosseum, you know. Then again, we do have the rollback patch, of course, you know, Papa Arxis came through. We can actually really enjoy the net play with this game now, which is great. Always love to see it. It's always a really great thing that we've gotten to the point now where you know, the Japanese developers have been a bit reluctant about improving their netcode, have now fully realized the importance of rollback netcode. And pretty much every new game we've seen come out recently, and even a lot of old retrofitted games are getting beautiful netcode improvements, which is just such a good time to be in the FGC, honestly.
That purple throw!
Yeah, the purple throw as well. George is coming out as well. He's slowly schmoving towards you. Gotta be careful.
Good burst. Now I have to stand in all those lightning pillars, but that dash just teleports out of there, no risk at all.
Yeah, definitely.
Crosses up the armor.
Gonna be a nice little extension here from Desselie. Might be able to finish it off. Oh, a little bit of a drop there at the end, but still a pretty nasty 3.4k coming out.
Oh,
and
that
yeah,
JV.
just the aerial trade is gonna get Desselie on set point here. Looking really good. Another nice little BNB here. Ah, another little bit of a drop, but you know, definitely still making it work, getting the better of a lot of these scrambling situations. Neyrision has not really been able to, you know, set up her stuff in peaks here. Just been getting contested every time. Those teleport dashes are really getting mileage, but there's George, best character in the game.
No anti coming out.
Yeah, walks out of the corner. Now Desselie in the corner, but teleports out immediately.
That teleport's so hard to punish.
Yeah, another good hit for Desselie. Only needs one more to close things out here. The seed comes out. And oh, the burst from Neyrision. Really good stuff here. Finds another hit as well, but no real extension. Lightning Pillars holding down the neutral right now. George coming in as well. Got to be able to avoid that, but yeah, Desselie manages to find the hit. And that will be a 2-0 for Desselie to start things out.
That was a really nice jump, jumping over the George to get that aerial.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something you always got to be aware of, you know, even when you're pressuring, George is still coming towards you, and he will absolutely, you know, he will break your neck if you let him.
He will make his way over there. And
he will make his way over there. He doesn't
electrify
care.
you.
Yeah. So yeah, really good awareness there from Desselie to just go for the jumping normal instead, finishing things off. So really good stuff there. So yeah.
I'm gonna check from sleep Byakurei to the next match.
Alright.
Okay.
Yep, just getting a note from production here that we're just going to be checking for all of our players being present real quick. And in the meantime, you know, we'll just entertain you guys. We'll also, you know, give a little shout out, of course, to Hessen Crash and the entirety of the 2BCU team making everything possible here. This is a beautiful little venue. We've been having a great time with the offline experience here, which is just really nice. You know, we're just happy that we can enjoy offline fighting games again, and Jan and the team have been doing everything to make this an enjoyable experience for everybody, and it's been great so far. I mean, we get free cake today. Imagine that, free cake for everybody. How is that not an offline you don't want to attend? You know, like
that's why I'm here.
Yeah, that's why we're here. You know, we get free cake and everything. Great. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, next up we have another representative of, you know, the Swiss gang here, OKK, who's going to be facing off against AltSLEEP. Now, I'm not familiar with who either of these players play, but we're going to see here in a second. And yeah,
there's so many characters in this game.
Absolutely.
I mean, 32, I believe.
Yeah. Lots of characters. Really big, really diverse roster, so which is really cool. Like, there's so many unique characters in play. So it's one of the things that I really love about the game is, you know, you have all of these characters, and they're also incredibly different. They're also distinct. And one of the most, you know, distinct and unique characters in the game actually being picked here, Amane Nishiki, a very, you know, kind of a strange, kind of zoner style character.
Yeah, definitely very long limbs, and his main mechanic is that he uses drills and can level those up to deal a ton of ship damage if you do not barrier it, and it's just blocking Amane is a threat itself, you know?
Yeah, exactly. You know, I guess, you know, if you're a bit of a Guilty Gear player, the character that you can most compare him to would be something like AltSLEEP.
Yeah,
you know, getting those
definitely
long range
with the normals, yes.
Yeah. And, you know, working with a lot of these kind of long limbs and setting up a lot of chip damage, you know, kind of the Axel / Dalton function of the game. But you know, since it's Bbcf, it's a little more complex than that, of course. And we see a lot of movement coming out here already.
Nice side switch to get right back into the corner. Oh, a very nice air-to-air.
Yeah. And if I'm not mistaken, AltSLEEP is playing Amane here?
Yes.
Yeah. So, just a quick little schmicks up on the scoreboard there again. And there you see all of that chip damage coming out.
That's what I meant. You gotta bury that, otherwise it will just rip through your health. You can see under Amane's, above Amane's meter actually, you can see that little bar signifying what level the drill is and how much damage it's gonna do to your barrier. And Amane can level those up to deal even more damage. So
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the longer the match goes on, the more you block this character, the harder it becomes for you. Of course, you got to use that barrier gauge, but it's honestly really difficult because Amane will just drain your barrier as well. You can get your barrier broken at the end if you're not careful. So
Exactly.
this character does kind of, it always reminds me a little bit of the way a lot of characters in DNF play, where you kind of play around the guard break rather than mix up, right?
Yeah, exactly. How they eat up that guard gauge is a very interesting part of that game, and that's kind of what Amane represents in CVF. Actually, I agree.
Yeah, and here we see AltSLEEP picking up the first game really quickly.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Yeah, just getting all that pressure going with the drills, and once again, we just see OKK getting schmicked up here. It's some really tricky movement. Goes into the overdrive, but an unfortunate little drop here from AltSLEEP.
Very nice J2B. Actually hits downwards, which allows Amane to go for some very nasty cross-ups.
Yeah, also really liking the anti-air here, and then really snazzy conversion. Good lord. Really strong. And the thing is as well, as far as I'm aware, Amane is also not a very common character, right?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah. You know, this is going to be an even tougher thing to face offline when you don't really know the matchup. Definitely is able to knowledge check the matchup that not a lot of people are aware of.
Yeah.
Now, I can tell you from my experience, I don't think I've ever played against Amane.
I've played against a few Amanes. Definitely very hard to deal with. Yeah, Amane using that jump to great effectiveness. He gets a kind of like hop, which allows him to activate his drills in the air and go for some really good pressure.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, there we go. That chip damage.
One thing that we're kind of not seeing from OKK here too much is the use of the barrier guard. Definitely taking a little bit more chip than he should be. That's something you really, you need to be aware of. Just kind of a fundamental thing with this game.
Exactly.
Is, if you should always use that barrier.
If you actually run out of barrier, you will take more damage and will not be able to barrier.
Yeah.
Which will just make you vulnerable to certain attacks that you just cannot block at that point. So running out of barrier is basically the worst thing that can happen. So you have to ride that fine line between having a lot of barrier to block.
Definitely.
There we go.
Once again, AltSLEEP just using the chip out and brings out the whole gang. Look at him.
The whole
in
gang.
the win force.
The Ginyu squad.
The entire Ginyu force just posing on you at the end there. Das war 2-0. Ja. AltSLEEP hat übrigens gewonnen. Das war AltSLEEP, der gewonnen hat.
The one that just ended, which was OKK and AltSLEEP.
Yeah. OKK was the Tsubaki player, and AltSLEEP won. He was playing Amane.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was reversed. Yeah, it was the other way around. It's okay. No worries. Yes, that is correct. Right. Yeah, and now, after we just correct a few of the scores here, we are going to be going over into a really fun match. We have the GOAT commentator lord himself, Mr. UI Lazarus, who's already threatening me with violence here. That's crazy. Sitting down to play, it's going to be showing some stuff here, not just a god at DNF, not only the only Lost Warrior who qualifies as a Found Warrior at this point. This guy is a multi-game menace and a commentary genius as well, so this is going to be a really fun match. Pulling up against Reioli, another one of the Swiss gang here, who also had a really good performance yesterday in Melty Blood type Lumina, getting that third place.
I believe so, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Those players making sure their buttons work.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Gotta make sure. And now it's gonna be an interesting. Let's see who's gonna be picked. And we see Jubei come out here, another character that you do not see a lot. And the same with Yuki Terumi, a character who in this current version of the game is considered to be a little on the
A bit
weaker side.
underwhelming. Yeah. Oh, skip the
skip the unique intro.
intro.
Boo these players right now.
This is going to be a very fast game because both of these characters are rushdown menaces.
Absolutely.
Jubei needs definitely a bit of resources to get started, but so does Terumi really, which is his whole game plan is to play around meter a lot and meter gain. And very nice tech on Ryu's side.
Oh, and the nice little
the knockdown
pickup
misses
here.
the JD. Goes for a second time, yes. Should go for the hard knockdown, but the burst at the last second.
Yeah. One
That
thing
counted!
Oh, that's gonna
that
hurt.
confirm was nasty.
Yeah, one thing that I really enjoy is the fact that, you know, we're already getting to see a bunch of, you know, kind of underrepresented characters.
Absolutely, absolutely. A lot of character variety, sorry, in this tournament already, and we're only 3 games in.
Yeah, and here we just saw a very, very awkward little property of Jubei. When he's crouching, your standing moves will simply whiff a lot of the time.
Yes, Jubei is the smallest character standing,
Yeah.
which actually allows him to low profile some moves that would hit a standing opponent.
Yeah, you know, proverbial Neko art of the game, of course. You know, got the got the
Both
cat thing
cats,
going
both
on.
cats.
Both cats, though. You know, Jubei I think is by far a more solid character.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. You know, Jubei, no joke. I think I've actually seen. I don't remember the player, but I definitely remember a really strong Jubei at an offline tournament a little while ago in NA.
Oh, that's Elion, yeah.
Okay, yeah, who was kind of cooking.
Elion, really strong Jubei.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful play. But let's focus on this match.
Yeah, and we got some
very
real
nice
pressure coming out here, baiting the OD as well. And Reioli manages to close out the first game of this relentless Terumi pressure. Absolutely a violent character for sure.
Absolutely, Terumi's strength is really his pressure, because a lot of moves leave him at very good plus frames. And even if he has some feigns to get some plus frames or some cheeky resets, especially his 5B is that knee kick.
Yeah,
A nice grab.
Here. And one thing that I love about Terumi is they just pulls out the shank on you.
Yes,
like,
yes, it does.
When he's entering, he just pulls out the shank on you. And, gets the overhead as well. And yeah, another cool thing about Terumi that's unique to him is the fact that he has a bunch of supers and he builds meter very, very quickly. But supers are more like special moves to him a lot of the time.
Yeah, Terumi builds a lot of super, which allows him to use the game's rapid cancels mechanic, and his super's very liberty to...
Yeah, just like that.
Just
Kicks
like
it in the
that,
dome
we see it.
piece And gets the pickup as well.
Get the hard
Beautiful
knockdown.
stuff. Reioli gaming
Oh,
here.
and the Oki grab. Oh.
Yeah, really nice grab too.
Very, very nice grab.
Yeah, Reioli already on set point here has been looking absolutely
That's
terrifying.
6C on round start.
Oh,
wow.
nice. Good hit from Lazarus. You know, Lazarus has not been really able to get his offensive game started so far. He's just been getting suffocated by the Terumi pressure. But right now, it looks the other way around. He's
Very
going
nice
for
tech
the,
chase, actually.
Yeah,
Wow.
really nice tech chase there. Gets another big hit in the corner. Gets the ball set up as well. Fuck it, we ball, but does get hit out of it at the end. And there's the shank that we were talking about.
Goes into Meow mode. And now that character is completely different. Gets completely different moves.
Damn,
Way
look at the
stronger.
combos.
Yeah.
Mr. Miyagi over here switching the side, and this should be a kill if he doesn't drop it. He does, but
he
it doesn't
dropped
matter.
it, but gets it anyways.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
That's not
The
matter. And
American
Jubei
reset.
says, come on.
Yeah.
Wow.
Lazarus showing that he's not finished yet. He's not willing to just lay down like that. Getting a really nice aerial hit there as well. And yeah, just stopping the approach here. Reioli has been using that 6C to approach a lot of the time. But right now, a beautiful OD. Unfortunate little drop there from Lazarus. You can see him shaking his head. He is unhappy about this one. Nice. Gets the Exceed XL, right?
Yes.
All these all these weird names in this game.
Yeah, Crush Trigger, Overdrive, Exceed XL.
Yeah.
It's a whole dictionary.
Yeah, I remember playing the tutorial for this game, and they're like, no, just use your Overdrive, Exceed XL, Crush Trigger, Grimlow, Bimblow.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, sure, I'll do that.
Oh, goes for the grab, but
no.
parries and whips the grab. That has to be a rapid cancel to kill. Goes for the overhead to go to the...
Oh, it's just the super, that's
a
a low.
That's a low.
That's the low. Gets knowledge checked here. Lazarus, unfortunately, failing the boomer check, getting stumped out by Terumi.
He actually has two versions of those. One is an overhead.
Yeah, one's an overhead, one's a low. It's crazy.
Oh, that was the
Oh, that's
overhead.
the
Okay.
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 He knows.
You can't tell if Jubei is crouching most of the time. So.
That's very true. And yeah, Reioli will take it 2-0 here. Very fun match to watch. You know, it's really fun. You know, both of these players, they had some bombos. We got Terumi laughing in the background. The old edgelord coming through as well. Yeah, that was a really, really fun.
That was very fun to watch. Both of
really
these
fun.
explosive characters, very fast, very energetic, absolutely fun to watch.
Yeah, for sure. That was a really good one. And honestly, I really like watching this game.
This
Like,
game is beautiful.
Yeah, it's such a great game. It's you know, it really feels a little bit old in like the best way. You know?
Yes, yes, absolutely.
It feels a little bit retro. You know, like it's just nice having a sprite-based fighting game in this day and age that you can watch, and everything in this game is just like so slick, so smooth, and it's just great. I think this game is fantastic. I wish I had more time to play fighting games so I could get back into it.
Byakurei, Rex.
Yes.
And next up, we will have another fun game of Byakurei, who showed up yesterday for Multi-Blood Type Lumina as well. Had a really strong Akiha, showing us some really nice schmicks with the wheels and everything. So let's see, what is your guess? I mean, do you know who he plays?
Sorry again?
Do you know who Byakurei plays?
Yes, I actually had the pleasure to play some casuals with him.
Okay, let me guess.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Take a
Okay, so Akiha player.
Akia player.
Akiha player. So we like the set play, and we like the waifu gaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those are the two factors. So that's I'm kind of feeling, honestly, the Izayoi here, I gotta say.
Very close to Izanami.
Oh, Izanami, of course. That wasn't far off.
It wasn't far off. No, absolutely. The set play definitely with the stance and all the different stance moves she has. This is gonna be a great match to watch. Absolutely.
Check if you can change the score. Like,
Huh?
maybe you can check if you can change the score. Like it's,
Yeah, we'll do. Yeah. I'll quickly, since our TO Rex here is gonna be actually playing, I'll take over doing the scoreboard real quick, if I can. I think it's here. There we go. And yeah, we got Rex versus Byakurei. So I'll be making sure that we got the score on lockdown. And yeah, let's see what we're gonna have.
Make sure
Okay,
those
yeah,
buttons
sure.
are checked.
And
we
there's
got
the Izanami pick.
and the bullet.
Oh, and Bullet as well. Damn, we have so much character variety today.
So
You
much
love to
character
see it.
variety.
Like, so many characters that you don't really see, typically represent, except for, of course, Izanami.
Izanami
is, of course, a menace. but-
Yeah, Izanami is arguably one of the best characters in the game.
Absolutely.
Absolutely oppressive beast.
Oh,
But
yeah.
let's see what Rex can do with the bullet. Bullet
Yeah.
has some really tricky stuff to deal with.
Yeah,
actually.
let me put it like this. I'm a Raven player. If I were to get back into this game, I'm picking Izanami. No shame.
Of course you would.
Of course I would. But yeah, we do have the Bullet on the side of Rex here as well, which is going to be a pretty fun
Oh,
character.
and there we have that tracking move.
Yeah.
That tracking move so...
Now this is one of the characters that I actually know a little bit about because my, a good friend of mine who I really got into fighting games with, especially into 2D fighters, he actually played this character. He mained this character for the entire time that we played the game. So I'm actually a little bit aware of some of Bullet's stuff. She definitely is a character with a few shortcomings, but her damage once she gets going,
Her
once she's
damage
able,
is
yeah,
incredible. And especially now with that active flow, it's gonna hurt if Rex finds an opening here. And he does.
yeah.
Also, one heat up level, that's gonna be a lot of damage. Let's
Yeah.
see how long this combo will go.
Yeah, so for the people who are unaware, Bullet has this heat up level where she
Whoa,
can
what a
the
nice pick.
bomb.
Oh,
it's a
and
great
the air
touch.
tank. This will
Yeah.
actually kill now.
Yeah. So Bullet is a character who has a heat up level where essentially once she gets that kind of stocked, kind of like, a stock mechanic,
Yeah.
like, from other games, she's able to cash it out and extend her combos further. Like her moves get different properties. And a lot of the time it'll just lead to her having absolutely ridiculous damage.
It actually also increases her range of the tracking move. The,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
kind of...
Yeah, whenever you see that little like round field around Bullet, that is the range of her
and
tracking.
here we
I believe
see
it's in
Izanami.
5D.
Yeah, it's 5D. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, the
And here we
rip-
saw one of Izanami's one of the most dreaded tools in the game, the ribcage.
Yeah, the
makes you.
ribcage. I don't even play this game, and I know that the ribcage
The
is a terror.
ribcage is terrifying.
It's a terror to behold. Of course, it basically makes so you ain't gonna block anything anymore.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's
this is
basically
gonna
super
hurt.
armor. Yeah.
Oh,
it
gets
drops.
a little bit of a drop, but still, that's 3.5k off a
Nice
drop.
counter assault.
with no meter.
Yeah. Nice counter assault by Byakurei here.
Yeah, both of these players, they don't want to deal with each other's pressure. Rex finding another good hit. That's going to carry to the corner. Big damage coming out. Has
This
the meter.
doesn't
but
have a heat up level, so it's not gonna kill.
Yeah. I don't know if
There we go, the ribcage. Oh, and he ran out of barrier.
Yeah.
Which actually, once the barrier is gone, that ribcage is gonna run out and you're just gonna be vulnerable.
Yeah, that's the one thing you really have to be aware of with this game is, with Izanami's ribcage, the one downside that it has is if you run out of barrier, you're kind of
You're screwed.
you're
Yeah.
kind of screwed. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, these Anami players do have to manually turn it off. You know, gotta
Yes.
gotta have that one brain cell keeping up with the keeping up with the program. Oh, what a bomb!
Nice
Tossing him back and forth as well. Beautiful
Nice
extend from
corner
Rex.
carry.
3K off the dome.
Nice
The
overhead.
overhead.
Very nice 6A. Now has a heat up level. Ah, drops it unfortunately.
Yeah, overhead landing, and that's gonna be a nice little pickup.
Nice
throw
little
for
micro dash
Byakurei.
5B.
Yes. Izanami combos are so saucy. You know,
Yes.
I want to hate this character because she's, you know,
No, I
such
hate
a
this character.
criminal, but I can't. She's just cool.
I want to hate this character and I can't hate this character.
I guess that's
There
the
we
difference,
go.
you know. Oh, so look at the damage here. Ow.
That's
killed
5K, 5.7.
5.7k. Damn.
That's bullet for you. We talked about the damage. We talked about
Yeah. You know, when you haven't seen it in a while, it does kind of shock you.
that. Yeah. When
What a
Bullet
violent
cash out,
character.
when Bullet cashes out, she cashes out. And here we actually see Izanami's bits, what they're called. They're little like independent projectiles she can shoot, but she can't block when she has those out,
Oh, yeah.
which makes it a kind of balancing act between that and playing really good neutral to
Yeah,
rocket
and that's something that you kind of have to be especially careful with, you know, Bullet. When she has the heat level, she can close distances pretty quick with, you know, the 5D zooping in on you. So you got to be careful
Absolutely,
not to be
absolutely.
caught unable to block there. Because, you know, we just saw it, once the character gets in,
Nice
you're kind of
so
dead.
back into the corner.
Yeah,
Gets out of the corner.
yeah. Leaves the corner.
Oh, gets
there it
caught
is.
out by the 5D.
Snatched up. Snatches him, and... Oh,
Gets opened
caught
up by the overhead.
Unfortunate little drop, though, from Byakurei. Not quite able to finish his plate here.
again.
Gets scooped again. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
This is gonna hurt,
This
yes.
is gonna hurt a lot.
It's not a counter hit, so it won't kill, I don't think. Then again, 100 meter. No, it won't kill.
Okay, doesn't go for it. And oh,
It hits!
reversal
It
super.
hits!
Let's go. This super is so sick. Boink.
It is so strong.
Yeah. Byakurei fighting back here.
Oh, tries to go for that anti-air, unfortunately. Bullet was a bit too high there for that to connect. Oh, that 2B. Or 3C? I don't remember.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be another big hit here as well. Of course, when Bullet is in
Oh.
overdrive, she also gets her heat levels automatically increased. So that's something that makes her able to extend even further. However, does not
That's
have overdrive on board anymore.
That
now
air
for the
grab.
final round. She's not gonna get it back. Oh, and the ribcage comes through the scammery.
Actually explodes the hitbox to get another confirm.
Yeah, unfortunately, put himself in the corner down. It's gonna get opened up here. This
Yes.
is gonna hurt. Doesn't really have that many heat levels, but still, look at the damage here. It's still gonna
It
be
was still a
cheeky
counter
little,
hit.
like 3k. Yeah, 3.4k coming out, and
Goes for the overhead. Blocked another counter assault. Does not want to get put in the corner.
Byakurei's definitely feeling a little bit scared now, but finds the hit. Let's see if he can kill off of this. I don't think he can, right? But it should be another setup into death, right?
Oh,
unfortunate
that
drop.
overdrive's gonna. Oh, gets opened up low. That's not gonna be. Oh no! The
Oh
drop.
no!
The EA.
Oh, no punish! Oh, that was so
That's it.
unfortunate.
That's it. Oh,
That is
very
so
nice.
unfortunate. And Rex will take it 2-0. A little bit of unfortunate.
Anyone could have taken
spaghetti.
that.
Yeah, anyone could have taken that. That was definitely a really good performance for both players. You know, a little bit of spaghetti going on, but it is what it is. You know, it happens. It's a tournament situation. It's pressure. Like, you know, we're playing a little side tournament. You know, it's not like we're playing at Evo, but still, I would be terrified in this situation. Definitely a really strong performance here, and Rex looking like a menace as well. I mean,
Yeah,
those bullet
Rex,
conversions
that bullet.
are- Whew.
Very much.
Yeah, let's see. We're going to be moving on in the bracket here very shortly. Just going to have a look at that real quick. And while we do that, I'm just going to shout out the sponsors real quick of the stream and of Hessen Crash.
Speedy Dragon or AltSLEEP?
Yeah, before we move into Speedy Dragon and AltSLEEP, definitely big shout out to all of the sponsors making this possible. Of course, we got Sharkoon providing us and the players with really good headsets. You know, yeah, that was two. You know, you know the situation. You've been there. You know, you play a tournament, you have no sound. You know, you ain't got no sound, nothing. But here at Hessen Crash, we get the premium treatment for all of our players. We got these nice headsets at every setup. Everyone gets sound. You know, I've used them when I was playing DNF casuals earlier. It's really nice. And
Yeah.
of course, you know, speaking of playing DNF, DNF is run on computer here. because of Case King, another one of our beautiful sponsors who are able to provide PCs for us, of course,
All around the venue.
Yeah,
So,
all around the venue. Of course, DNF lords will know that playing the game on PS4 is absolutely miserable with the input delay. So, saving our players the trouble and making it enjoyable for everyone by providing these beautiful PCs that we can run our games on. And yeah, it's been really, really nice. So a big shout out to all of the sponsors making this possible. And of course, another big shout out to, once again, to BCU, Jan and the gang, who have been running these tournaments, who have been making this event possible after the forced, Corona break. It's been really, really nice to be back. And it's just wonderful commentating offline and playing offline.
yeah, that's actually my first time here, and I'm loving it. I'm loving
Yeah,
it. The vibe here, the people. It just feels good to be around like-minded people,
Yeah, for sure, absolutely. And now we got Speedy Dragon against AltSLEEP. Now this is going to be a very, long-range matchup here with
Absolutely,
versus
another
Amane.
character that is, I think, really underrepresented. New 13,
Yeah.
incredible zoning capabilities. This is going to be an interesting matchup.
Yeah. I mean, all I know, I know that New is supposed to be a little on the, a little on the lower end of things, but I've seen Flux play. That's my boy. So I don't believe it.
Yeah, New definitely has some shortcomings, but which character doesn't?
Yeah, exactly.
Izanami doesn't, but
Izanami. Izanami, you can't fall asleep at the wheel and forget about Rip.
yeah, exactly.
Speaking of sleep, AltSLEEP once again rocking the Amane here, and already, vibing along to the music. Just a banger as well. The
This is a
music in
banger,
this game
yeah.
goes hard.
Oh, that anti-air 5B. Trying to get that drill up.
Yeah, but Speedy Dragon definitely wisening up to the shenanigans here. Is where it's a
Absolutely,
really
and
big
those
touch.
air sword combos are so cool.
Yeah, and they take 20 years for some reason. It's so long.
They do. The full screen drill.
Damn. And this is something that, both of these players are going to have to adjust to. I'm pretty sure both of them are not really going to be used to characters actually being able to contest their range, right? Because they are two of the
absolutely,
most
absolutely.
long-range characters in the game.
Oh, counter sorted that drill. Very nice choice, actually. Does not want to take that shift damage.
Oh,
Amane just charging the drill, trying to get it to the level up. And that's what he needs to do. That's what he needs right now. He needs to get that drill up.
Yeah, right now. And this, I feel here, this can be a little bit difficult for Amane even because he's not able to get his charge up levels in peace. Speedy Dragon is able to just shoot those swords out. And Amane usually, when you're full screen, you get to kind of do your thing, right? When you're like full screen, half screen away. But now New is just all up in your grill shooting all of these swords at you, and you don't really, your drill level decays over time as well. Oh, that's the immediate level 3 though. This
Oh, the
is
blue
real.
beat.
Yeah, this is gonna be real.
That,
Look
no,
at
the damage.
ship.
That
Oh
was
my
on block. That
lord.
was on block.
This man just did a whole ass combo on
And that's
block.
death.
And that's death.
Minimum damage kicking in. Insane.
That is crazy. AltSLEEP coming through with the perfect. He's pissed. He is absolutely pissed.
Just
He did
ripping through that
not
health
want to
bar.
hold that.
Ripping through that health bar.
Yeah, he did not want to hold any of that last round. Got one hit, got the drill level 3, and just went in immediately. Drilling down that health bar, gets the perfect here. And right now getting that hop pressure in as well. Opening up Speedy Dragon here. Will be able to get another drill to level 3.
Oh, overdrive?
Overdrive as well. Yeah, he wants to cash out. He wants all of that chip damage. Chipping away at the health bar and the barrier bar here. Speedy Dragon getting pressured, and the PS4 trophy popping up as well, disrupting everyone's gameplay every time.
Very nice side switch from Amane here. Very nice rapid cancel. I thought that wouldn't kill. It does.
I've not really seen this character played that much, so all of these bombos are like really impressive to me.
Yeah, no, Amane has really cool routes.
Yeah.
JCs and all the command jumps that he has in the air is really fucking cool.
Yeah, that is the 1-0 for AltSLEEP here. This song is so fucking good.
This song is really good.
It's so good.
Not my personal favorite, but
It's still really,
it's still really good.
Okay, what is your personal favorite? Let's
Definitely
hear it.
Childish Killer. Childish Killer is...
okay. Yeah.
I lab my Arakune setups and I listen to that song all the time.
For me, it would be probably something along the lines of Gluttony Fang.
Yes,
maybe?
yes, Gluttony Fang, very
A
good.
little bit of
very good,
Gluttony Fang, a little bit of In the Shadows.
In the
also-
Shadows, really
Yeah.
does not fit the character in my opinion, but
It doesn't matter, it's still too.
it doesn't matter. It's
What matters is this damage right here.
This-
Oh god,
not
that
gonna
hurt.
kill, but
That's fair.
I should be quiet.
You should be quiet.
Oh, the
no,
tech
the
right
setup.
into the drill, right into the drill.
That is so crazy. And it's another thing, you kind of need to consider with BlazBlue. teching in this game is like so much more
Exactly.
intricate and so much more complex than in a lot of other games. Like, there are
Yes,
so many
yes.
different tech options, and characters in this game are designed to like have tech chase options in that feed
yes.
certain tech. You can't always do the same thing, otherwise you are going to die. And that's another thing that is really intricate about a lot of matchups in this game, where characters, you know, have all of these different tech setups, and you need to know how to tech against the character.
Exactly,
Not just, you know, their
'cause
mix-ups, not just their buttons, but you need to know how to tech.
The big thing, forward roll and backwards roll are both vulnerable.
Yeah.
While you cannot do anything. So if you're not careful with your techs,
Oh,
that
great.
was just nasty.
Oh
That
lord.
was so fast. We were just talking about techs and it's just over.
Yeah. AltSLEEP looking absolutely unstoppable right here, definitely. You know, jamming
Yeah,
along to the music while packing up the stick. I respect it. Yeah.
That's
and,
my call.
Yeah, and with that, you know, Cherry will be leaving my side. I'll be left all alone, very sad. But I'll get to commentate his gameplay though, which is gonna be really, really fun. Cherry gonna be pulling up here, and you know, he's been looking like an expert on this game. He knows what he's talking about. Let's see if he can back it up with the gameplay as well, though. And this is going to be really fun. Gonna be playing against Desselie, of course. You know, the menace himself, who's always laughing when I say that. Oh god, yeah. Gonna be moving on here, getting the bracket fixed up, and yeah, Cherry v Desselie gonna be a really, really good one. Both players getting ready here, just kind of sorting out. I think Desselie is playing. Is that a Switch controller? This man is playing on a Switch controller. Damn. That's a Switch Pro controller. Let me put up the commentary cam real quick. I'll show the people. All right. This is what this man is playing on. This is what we're dealing with here. That's a Monster Hunter Special Edition, right? Switch controller. Right. That's optimal for fighting games. Wireless as well. That's crazy. That's peak performance right there. Forget your cheat box, forget your weird, like, mixed box thingamajoink. Just get that. You're gonna win. That controller is what it takes to win Melty Blood Tab Lumina, that's all I'm saying. And oh god. Oh god, my respect for Cherry has immediately plummeted into oblivion. We got Arakune coming out, of course. You know, this is a real menace of a character. You know, speaking of knowledge, even going with the Coom color as well. This is oh boy, we got something ahead of us. 9 the Phantom versus Arakune. Now, this is gonna be really tough. I'm just, you know, let's better hope that Desselie knows the matchup here, because Arakune, you know, as a character, definitely kind of a knowledge check incarnate and really, really tough to deal with. I think they're returning to character, so like maybe they forgot to set their buttons.
They have to do buttons.
Okay, yeah, they forgot to do their buttons. All right. There we go. Just getting those buttons checked out. And yeah, there it is. There's that Arakune coming through. So I guess, you know, because Arakune is like probably the most visually confusing character in this entire game, I'll explain the gimmick real quick. So Arakune that you're gonna see, he has this little curse meter at the bottom. It's got, you know, you got the little symbol here with the meter that fills up. So Arakune has this curse mechanic where he has certain moves that put out these clouds there, as you can see. You saw Desselie immediately get cursed here. Once that pops, you have all of these like weird critters. He got all of his little animal friends, all of the homies coming through, just beating your ass. Like as soon as that curse is on you, you basically just have to block. You're kind of getting schmixed up. Overdrive comes out from Cherry as well. And another thing about this character is that Arakune is a negative edge character. So he has a bunch of command normals, like way more than any other character in the game, that change depending on how you hold and release your buttons. So a super wacky character to play. Very, very underrepresented. I mean, we're keeping up the theme here of these underrepresented characters being played at a really, really high level. And damn, gets the curse as well. Now this is horrible for Desselie. He's gonna be in the corner. He's got all of this bullshit going on the screen. All of these little animal friends coming through, but finds the hit anyway. And this is really good because, you know, the curse meter keeps ticking down while Arakune is being hit, right? So the best way to avoid getting cursed and to get rid of the curse meter is you just hit him. You just beat him up. Looking for the hit here, and oh, just tries to pull out the beast, but not the beast. They're not going to be finding their mark here. Gets a nice little pickup. Should be able to kill, and does it as well. Cherry takes the first round. However, Desselie, you know, still looking strong. You know, has been able to fight his way out of these unfortunate situations, but has been standing in those clouds a little bit too long, maybe. So definitely been getting cursed up, and another one Gets the conversion with the curse. All the little forest friends are coming through. And oh no! Big extension here. 3.7k and counting. And you have to hold all of this. How do you block that? How do you block that? Chat, did you block that? I did. Absolutely not. Abducts him as well. Oh god, the air throw. Scoops him out, and a perfect for Cherry. And that was the most Arakune round I've ever seen in my entire life. That was just Arakune gaming. If you don't know about this character, oh, you're gonna learn today. Yeah, Cherry taking the first game here, and let's see if Desselie can make the adjustment. It's definitely looking like a just don't get hit type situation, unfortunately. Once Arakune, you know, gets it going, he's just porking on you in the corner with the curse up. Just like that, it's gonna be really, really tough to avoid it. Nice anti-air from Desselie though, able to get the pressure started, but the forest friends are coming through anyway. That's the thing, you always have to be aware of them. Even if Arakune is blocking, they're gonna come out, they're gonna be trying to snipe you. Yeah, gets the big beanie flower as well. And oh god, the air throw reset as well. That is mean. That is nasty. Cherry pulling out all the stuffs, pulling out all the Norris checks, and Desselie not prepared for the boomer check, unfortunately. Manages to find the first hit though, and Arakune also with this weird air movement is just able to find all of these hits. Nice little pick up there, but unfortunately drops it. Goes into the overdrive, and that's curse immediately activated as soon as you're in overdrive. Gets the setup here, the mirror comes out, pushing him away. Go away from me, foul creature! To push out here. Oh, the jump in lands! Desselie getting schmixed up once more. It's gonna be a curse activation. Burst out. I probably would have bursted a little bit earlier, tried to avoid the curse, because right now, you're getting fucked up. There's everything going on at the screen at once. Little friends are picking up and manages to get the bees as well. Just doing things from full screen. Desselie not quite dead, but just on his last legs here. Cannot take a single more hit. Cannot afford to get cursed, and that is it. Cherry takes it 2-0 in the least respectable fashion possible. I'm joking, by the way. Big ups to Cherry. Definitely really cool gameplay there. And, you know, facing a good Arakune is terrifying. I don't think I've ever played against, like, a good Arakune. I'm dodging this guy in casuals. I can tell you that much. I am dodging. Horrifying character. Alright, yeah, we'll have our next match on stream very soon. Cherry will also be joining me back on comms. Yeah, and we're just, you know, we're just waiting on our players here really quickly. Gonna be taking a look at the bracket here. So right now, of course, I'd say the two big favorites that are looking very poised to win the set here, or to win the tournament even, are Cherry and AltSLEEP. Both of these players, you know, have been absolutely terrifying with their performances. But Rex also, you know, Rex also kind of nasty as well. So this is gonna be a toss-up between those three, I'd say.
Hello.
There he is back. That's back. And as I said, all my respect, gone out the window.
Hey,
Unfortunately.
I'm telling you, that character is a crutch. That character is, yeah, I like baseball. Love this game, love this character.
You're just saying that to get more unsuspecting victims who are just gonna
It
get
absolutely
19
is.
ways schmixed by this character.
The less fun my opponent has, the more fun I have.
He's just like me for real. Raven players, Arakune players.
We're the same. We're the
We're
same.
the same. We're the same.
We're the same.
We're absolutely the same. And yeah, that, you know, just getting a little bit of bracket stuff sorted out, and we'll be going into the next match very shortly here. Yeah, of course. Yeah, just getting something sorted. So yeah, chat. What has been your favorite match? Let us know. I'm honestly, you know, I'm gonna say the Rex versus I immediately forgot the name. I'm very bad at this. You know, but Rex's match I think was really, really nasty. Of course, you know that Bullet against Izanami matchup was crazy explosive. But I also really liked seeing my boy Lazarus pull up with the Jubei. I'm gonna be honest. You know, against Reioli, rocking that Terami. And just bringing out the violence, you know, that was some really cool conversions, and we've just been seeing so much cool stuff in this game. It's really nice coming back to it. I've not really kept up with this game in quite a while, you know, I've been a little bit absorbed in Grand Blue and some other games, KOF for example, so haven't really, you know, there's so many cool fighting games nowadays, but so little time to check them all out. So it's been really cool coming back to this game. And, you know, being able to commentate, being able to check things out again, and just seeing what these players have been cooking up in the meantime, you know, it's been really nice. It's just been really, really fun. And yeah, I hope you guys have all been enjoying the streamed matches so far. And it's been a great experience here at Hessen Crash so far. And it's only day 2. Yesterday, we had a bit of a shorter day, of course. The opening day, we had König der Kämpfe, which was a beautiful tournament, by the way. If you guys don't know about it, it's a little bit of a tradition here at Hessen Crash that's really, really fun, which is essentially a first-to-one, a single elimination tournament in randomly selected fightcade games. So it's just a bunch of it's a pool of random games. And we had some wacky games on there. We had like a Batman, like super old, like Batman fighting game, which was like the worst game I've ever seen in my entire life. It was great. It was truly a fantastic experience. And today, we got some big games going on. We got DNF Duel. I think we got Guilty Gear Strive later today as well.
Yeah.
And later today, you better turn in for this one because this is my game. This is where where I'm gonna be gaming. Later today, we're gonna be going into Grand Blue Fantasy versus baby. At 7 p.m. German time, so you better be there. I'm gonna be playing, and it's gonna be a great time. I'm really looking forward to that.
Who do you play in Grand Blue Fantasy?
I play Belial and Seox. Of course. Yeah, Raven, of course. That's the closest thing we have. But legitimately, when the Belial trailer very first came out, I saw its fireball. I was like, it looks like Raven Orb. I'm playing this game.
You should try Arakune. Absolutely beautiful character.
I'm not trying Arakune. I'm sorry. It will never happen.
Yes. Yolos.
That's fucked up. I'm not doing that. I may stoop low, but I'm not stooping that low.
Okay, I'm too far gone, I guess.
Yeah, you're too far gone. No. Actually, when I played this game, I played Azrael and Susano.
Monkeys.
Yeah, absolute monkeys. Absolute monkeys. I will not pretend like I was not just absolutely mashing with Azrael specifically.
I thought you would play Izanami. At least.
Yeah, I know. But my very refined, distinguished taste in degenerate set play characters only developed a little bit later. It kind of came around when I started really, really getting into XR.
Yeah, on the topic of set play.
Yeah. I just noticed that. Let's see. I'm gonna pull up. Actually,
I will do that after the match.
Yeah, go up a little bit. Actually, I will do it after the match.
Yes.
Yeah. This man has got a hoodie on it that has set play on it.
I need to show it on stream.
Yeah, we'll show it on stream. We'll show it on stream later. That's actually great.
Control.
Oh, got a little PlayStation button jump scare. That's a match loss immediately. We're playing esports rules. But yeah, now we got Rex versus AltSLEEP, Bullet versus Amane. Now this is gonna be a nasty one. Who do you think is gonna take this one?
It's a very weird matchup because these are both characters that are not seen a lot. So obviously this matchup is not very developed. I think this can go either way. If Amane manages to get a really good opening, he can just go through that, just keep leveling up those drills like we see now, and just poke at that barrier bar until it's gone. But once Rex gets in, very solid chance to take this. Yeah. Oh, very nice rapid cancel to get the full confirm. Unfortunately drops it here. That's a DP.
Oh yeah, right.
That's a DP.
That's a DP. It's like a hit grab. Right?
It's a parry hit grab.
Parry hit grab word gets opened up by the overhead. Did not react in time, and this is going to be a really nice extension. Has the full 100
that
bar.
Should be it. The rapid cancel drops it.
I think got lost in the sauce a little bit there.
That's level 3 drill for Amane. They can just run this. They can just run this.
Drill. And the danger.
That's the danger time. That must sting.
And all of the back of that little drop right at the end there, getting lost in the sauce and getting punished for it. Rex, oh boy. Very unfortunate stuff.
Just not. The iframes weren't enough to go through that bullet drive move. Gets the heat up, blocks the EA, will not be able to punish.
Yeah, really nice stuff. And yeah, there. This is gonna hurt. It's gonna be pushing into the corner here. Goes
overdrive.
Goes to overdrive. Oh no, it's a drop.
But it was a reset. It was a reset.
It was a reset. I take it all back. Rex is insane.
That deals a lot of damage.
That's a perfect.
Wow.
That's
a
big
perfect
P right there. That's 7 golden letters coming through. Perfect. Getting that nasty little hit there as well.
God, that move on the ground, the 3C. And here's that drill. Level 3 drill.
Yeah, level 3 drill.
That's the DP.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do. You can't let Amane get away with any of these shenanigans. And
that's a wall bounce into a full combo.
Goes for an air
reset again.
Oh god, the damage.
Alright.
Alright.
The 5D.
We are getting saucy with these air resets. AltSLEEP is not prepared for those. It's gonna be a super as well.
Bullet is so cool.
Bullet is cool, yeah. Can't be hating on her. She's cool.
No, you can.
Cool
Hey, if you're
character.
hating on a bottom 3 character, something is wrong
Yeah,
with
you're kind of right, you know.
That's the
Oh.
whiff grab. That's the hit grab. That's gonna be the round.
Yep, that is the round, and Rex takes the first game. He's gesturing,
swipe.
punching, swiping him away like a fly.
After the
Get
match,
out
they
of
have an
here.
IRL grab.
Gets the hit grab just off the dome, and we're going into game number 2 here. I'll quickly adjust the scoreboard for the fellas at home. Let me just do that real
That
quick.
5D has been getting
Update. There we go.
sleep so much. Do a knockdown with one heat level, the overhead, the instant
Yeah.
burst. I wouldn't
Here's-
block that.
You know, even though AltSLEEP, you know, he does have the range advantage, he does have those really nasty normals. If he doesn't get to use them because he keeps getting rushed out and just beaten up, it doesn't really do anything.
With grab, gets the punish.
Beautiful neutral jump. Also got the level 3 drill on deck, so this hurts a lot. Oh boy.
Because he used that overdrive, he doesn't have burst.
Yep. Oh, and look at the damage. Oh, what
That
a beautiful,
was an amazing anti-air.
beautiful anti-air from Rex. He is cooking right now. Nice.
That quest!
Oh god,
the
look at the damage.
The J2B. It's not gonna be death.
Oh, and the super just does it to him. AltSLEEP,
That was really nice.
like a thief in the night, takes the round. with
takes
the
the
super.
round. Takes the round. I'd argue Rex was kind of like just kind of stealing that round back.
Yeah, he was.
He just took what's his.
Yeah, he was getting a little nasty with
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Rex having
That's
to
gonna be level
deal
3,
with
you
the
can't-
drill though, and oh boy, look at the block.
You can't let Amani get that move off.
Yeah, and you know, Rex using the overdrive here just wants to get out of the situation. I
Oh,
respect that,
insta
doesn't
blocked.
deal with it. Still though, you have so much to deal
Half
with
on
here
barrier. Half
block.
on barrier.
Yeah, the barrier is getting red. You gotta be careful against the alpha counter as well. And oh boy, I forgot what it's called in this game. It's
Like,
called alpha
counter
counter.
assault.
Okay.
Yeah, but
No, I'm a
it's
boomer
really
at heart. It's an alpha
good. Yeah,
counter.
no, the lingo is difficult.
Yeah.
Oh, this goes mid.
Oh,
Block the EA.
tries for the EA. Doesn't get it though. And
Oh, the J2B. That's such a good move, Amani.
yeah, and look at the barrier gauge on Rex. He's actually very
Go slow! Go slow!
No, oh no pick up there, no extension further, but this gets another hit. Rex has just been winning these scrambles so hard. He's just been getting all of these scrambles.
Back into the corner you go.
Also, just look at Rex's hand movements here. Look
Rex's
when he's
hand
doing
movement.
combos, he's absolutely going in there. This is a full body exercise right now. This man is doing cardio
That
while he's
is
playing.
amazing. What gets hit by the overhead? Oh, the burst at the last second.
Yeah, I mean, had
hero
to get out
burst.
of there. Definitely going for the
Rex
Cali
sitting
burst.
on that burst as well. Rex sitting on that burst as well.
Oh,
The DP,
does it in
the
the end.
swipe,
And once
the
again,
swipe.
swipes them out there.
Swipes that round.
Swiping around. Yoink! Give me that.
The 5D again. It's an insane move. Oh, that would go same side. Now he's in the corner. Oh, which the grab now with the mid screen again. Oh, stops the Rex from jumping with the 5D again. Gets the wall splat. Oh, doesn't get the full knockdown.
Oh, gets a
That was
cheeky
supposed to be an
little-
OD. That was
Yeah.
supposed to be an OD.
Definitely supposed to be OD, and that's Rex out of OD here. He doesn't
Air
have,
dash in. Just
not
air
going to
dash
be
in.
able to get OD back, but gets the big hit.
That's
here.
gone through.
Ooh.
Was spicy. The tip of the toe.
That's really spicy. AltSLEEP one hit away from death here. Rex has the butter on deck as well, so it can go for the...
Below again. Oh! Goes out with the 5D.
And
Rex
Rex.
taking it. Oh, wow.
You know, AltSLEEP was previously looking absolutely unstoppable, but now Rex
Yes.
just coming through, getting all of those hits, and just especially winning all of these scramble situations here.
That was
Beautiful
insane to watch.
performance. And yeah, Rex is going to take a 2-0. Great stuff here. Whew. That was hype.
That was hype.
That was
That could
really
have
hype.
gone
actually.
either way. All of those rounds were like 1 pixel from the other person taking it.
Absolutely. Yeah,
It
that was. Yeah. And Bullet, of course, you know, pissed as always, even in the end.
Yeah.
He's mad.
Very angry.
Very angry character. A lot of people like that, I guess.
I
Lots of
guess,
it,
yeah. They also like her windscreen.
Of course,
they like your win screen.
you know. All the classic Eno players, you know, coming. through.
Yeah, absolutely. I think a lot of people pick this character up not for the stylish combos, but maybe for a different reason.
Yeah, maybe. You have that with fighting. Yes. You got those types of players. But yeah, we are actually yeah, just getting all the results reported here, and then we'll update the bracket for our next match.
How far are we in the bracket? About halfway done? More than halfway? Like...
We're looking like we're a little more than halfway done here.
I guess I can show the hoodie, I guess.
Yeah, we can show off the hoodie in the meantime, because this goes hard. Like, yeah.
There we go.
We're just getting the switch over. Look at this hoodie. Look how hard that goes.
This hoodie is...
Look how hard that goes. That's crazy.
It's what I'm all about. It's...
Yeah, I respect it. I respect it. Maybe not the choice.
You respect me?
But I respect the set play. You know, the mentality. I'm all about that life. You know, we're two sides of the same.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. The honorable one, Raven.
Of course, yeah.
And the dishonorable one.
Yeah, that was a 2-0 for you. Yeah.
Very close, but 2-0.
Yep, didn't feel like a 2-0 for sure. That's the classic thing you tell your TO. 2-0 was close.
2-0 was close.
Yeah, against Cherry on stream, please.
Yeah, and Cherry will be, leaving me once more to face off against Reioli.
First to 2, right? Still Byakurei. This is top 8 winners. Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, we're...
Just before winners final.
Yeah, so we're going to be going into winner semis here already with Reioli and Cherry. So, Cherry, of course, has been showing off the schmixterization here with that Arakune, while Reioli has just been bringing the offense. It's just been bringing the violence here with the Terami. So it's gonna be a fun one for sure. It's really going to come down to, I think, does Reioli get knowledge checked to death or not? And he's shaking his head. He's saying no. He's telling me right now he has no idea, and I quote, what the fuck Arakune does. But, maybe he's just pretending. Maybe that's the OS, You lure your opponent into a false sense of security, and then you hit him with the matchup knowledge. But yeah, once again, you can see the bracket here as well. And, yeah, gonna be advancing into the winner semis very quickly after this one. And, yeah, we see on the loser side, of course, AltSLEEP is going to be waiting for whoever wins between Byakurei and Desselie. Going to be showing off once again with that Amane. Alright, and with that, we're going to be going into our next match already here. Going to be switching over to the game scene for the fellas. We got the very suspicious looking Arakune. Really not, this color, I gotta say. Not the greatest fan by association. Meanwhile, Reioli just rocking the banana Terramita classic. Oh, gets a nice anti-air immediately to start things off. Here's the Spoder though, coming from above. Oh, whoa! The 6A hitting behind here. The Shiv just coming through. Cherry finding the first hit though, is going to be able to set up all of that curse gaming. And oh, this is where you gotta hold all of that. Immediately gets opened up. Reioli shaking his head. I don't know, he knows what's going on. He's just laughing. Oh no! Save him! Save my man! Things are happening on screen. Opened up here, and yeah, Reioli just gets the throw though. It's gonna be able to extend off of this, gets a nice little bombo. Oh, the blue beats. We take those though. And, Cherry with the really stanky air stall as well. Managing to find the first round there. Definitely, once you're in that corner situation, you got the curse on you. Yeah, what do you want to do? Gets a nice starter though. Stomps off the dome on this little slime boy here. Yeah, bursts out, doesn't want to deal with any of that. Currently no curse meter on deck though. But this is going to be it here. Oh, never mind. Goes for a very cheeky reset. Look at all these nasty-ass resets. Well, it's not even needed? Come on, that's overkill. Sudden cancellation. Yeah, you're gonna be cancelled after beating up people like this. Yeah, gets the nice rapid there as well into the overhead, which prompts the burst out from Cherry here. Nice little knockdown as well. Gets the extension. And there we go. Doesn't quite get the jump cancel there. Drops the second hit of the 2C. But Reioli actually manages to take the round, just off of the back of this really strong offense. It's kind of the same as in similar story to Melty Blood type Luna yesterday. He told me, he doesn't really know how to play the game. He's just, he's just running offense, and that's what he's good at. And we can see it right here again, Of course, he doesn't really know about all of the Arakune, matchup specific shenanigans, but this man can play offense. He's got that really good rushdown game down. Unfortunately, the Funny Forest Friends will stop his approach here though, and has to hold all of these shenanigans. Oh, the clash! Coming out as well, gets the opening, pulls him in at the command grab, poses on him, the Dio pose. Tries to go for a snazzy mix-up, but just gets it anyway. This is gonna be a nice little super. Stomps on his dome, sends him to the corner. Tech rolls out though, and yeah, Cherry on low HP though, does get a hit. This is probably gonna be a curse build-up, not quite. Oh, this is the opener that Cherry needed though. This is gonna be really, really tough to get out of. Oh, at the beam, finishes it off. Cherry takes the first game, but that was really close. Reioli definitely, you know, pulling up and getting a bunch of damage on the board. You know, all of these rounds have actually been very close, all things considered, you know. Reioli is just making that offense work, and we're going straight back into things here.
Rebel 1. Action.
Reioli immediately gets opened up though, gets abducted by the Spoder Bro. All of this coming through, and the curse right at the end too. It's gonna have to hold this next Oki situation. The combo's still going. Got all of these shenanigans on you, and there it is. That's the opener. It opened low, and poor Reioli. Oh god, that was absolutely nasty. I don't know if you guys heard that on stream, but Reioli just asked, "Was that a cross-up?" and yelled, "What the fuck?" when he found out. That's our Kuna, baby. That's our Kuna gaming. That was just terrifying. That was absolutely horrifying. Finds the opening once again and just has to deal with all of this pressure. Anti-air as well, really nice on the IAD in. Cherry manages to get the curse set up once more. And poor Reioli has to deal with all of this. Oh my god! My lord. Cherry takes it 2-0. And this is why I say this isn't respectable. That's what I'm saying, you know? At least with the Raven Orb, you can kind of see what's going on. But what even was that? What even was that? It's an unblockable. Okay, sure, it's an unblockable. Sure.
It's one frame.
You can change your guard in one frame. Fair and honest gameplay. Alright, well, we're going to be going on into our next match very shortly here. We have AltSLEEP playing against Byakurei. That's going to be another fun one, of course. You know, AltSLEEP has been repping that really, really scary Amane. Been just, you know, pulling his weight here and just absolutely demolishing people. And Byakurei definitely also looked really good on that Izanami though, so this is going to be kind of an interesting matchup once again, where of course, you know, AltSLEEP does have the range advantage, but Byakurei is Izanami, and that's all I gotta say. It's Izanami. And yeah, just like that, I'll be probably joined by Cherry on commentary shortly again as we get into this next one. Yeah, we're actually nearing the end of our journey here as well. We're already in losers quarters, you know, gonna be seeing the match between AltSLEEP and Byakurei here. And yeah, right now, Cherry sitting back down after putting the poor man through this absolute abuse here.
I'm telling you, set play.
The absolute abuse. Like, that was just... What do you even do against that? Like, what happened?
So that setup, that last setup was you can only beat it with EA. Like nothing else works. Azure can growler it, but that's about it.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah, you can't roll out the corner because you have the curse cloud on you. You can't delay tickets, otherwise you can just get hit. But anyways, let's not talk about me. I mean, let's keep talking about me. I'm awesome. But, let's go talk about these.
Oh, Gluttony Fang, let's go. Not Gluttony Fang 1, but I respect it. We already got the Patrician's music choice coming through here.
Got the purple hair gang.
Yeah, the purple hair gang, for sure. Letting the intros rock as well, which is really nice with this song. You know, you get the nice...
Oh, yeah. There you go. You have your Gluttony Fang.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there you go.
And that intro from Izanami goes hard. It goes hard.
Can you tell that she was the last character to be added in this game?
Yup.
Yep.
Was it Jule?
As DLC, yes.
Yeah.
Like, Oh, that air dive is so... Oh, look at that goes full screen. I thought my character was nasty.
Hey, don't go deflecting here. Your character is nasty.
Nice anti-air 6A. Doesn't get a full combo.
Yeah, really nice stuff though.
Oh, there we go. Finally, we see someone dodge that that Beyblade looking move, because that's actually the move.
Nice.
That's actually the move that gives Amane some of the most level of. Yeah, there we see
just
it.
like that.
Minus
We're
level
level
3.
three.
Level 3. Yep. That's why you don't want to block that. Nice 6A.
Ooh.
Wow.
Nasty anti-air coming out here from
That is
Byakurei.
a nasty 6A.
And look at
Now
this.
rib
Oh,
cage.
the rib cage.
Now it's a single player game, baby. Now it's a single player
Oh,
game.
runs out of barrier. This is bad. You're up against AltSLEEP on that Amane level 2 drill.
Doesn't get it confirmed. That's an overhead.
Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck.
Fumbles it a little bit.
Fumbled the micro dash 5B.
Yeah, the thing is as well, right? Like, this game is not easy. The execution in this
The
game
execution
is hard.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's really, really hard.
Izanami, even though I don't want to admit it, has some very tight execution.
Yeah. Like, you always want to say, fuck them with Izanami,
Brain
players
dead
picking top
character,
tiers,
yeah.
blah, blah, blah. But then you realize, damn, people actually got to put effort into playing all of these top tier characters. It's like back in the day with Marvel 3, where it's like you get hit by Magneto, and you're like, damn, what is this scrubby bullshit? And this guy, has to learn some of the tightest execution to even execute it.
That's an overhead.
Yeah.
Goes into the dinosaur. There we go. See a little dinosaur.
Even against these top tier players, you got to put a little bit of respect on their names.
EA screws it. That's the name of the game, baby. Now both active flow here. Okay, only the reversal.
Yeah. I also really love Amane's dainty walk cycle,
Yeah, that little hop almost, like the
kind of
the swag walk. if
yeah,
you will.
kind of swaggering forward. I
Yeah.
love it. I mean, he's got some big old heels on as well.
Yeah.
I never noticed. You see this character so rarely. I'm just starting to notice all these little details.
And the animations as well, the
Yeah,
little
yeah.
bandaging stuff.
I also like the color here.
Yeah, no, the color's great. That JB. Gets the drill up. You do not wanna block that. The Beyblade. There we go. Ooh. Some moves in this game are actually air unblockable, so you have to bury them in the air to not get hit. So
Yeah.
that's another layer that makes this game really difficult, knowing what moves you can block in
Definitely,
the
yeah.
air.
The barrier of entry in this game can definitely be can be a little scary, especially in some matchups. But it's definitely worth it. I
What
mean,
a
as I
cool
said, it's a
combo.
very, very fun game. I really enjoyed my time that I had with it. And now it has rollback, so no
Everyone
excuse not
can
to play
play
it.
it. Everyone can play it.
Everyone can play it. It's good rollback too.
And it's a really good rollback. Actually made by the community and being picked up by
Yep.
Axis. Yes. Oh, he uses the ribcage explosion to continue the combo.
Yeah. That's how you know it's good. Like, the best rollback is either made by, like, Code Mystics or the community.
Yeah.
Like, two random people in the community. Those are the forces to be
And then you get
recognized.
hyped by Axis and you're...
Yeah.
You're... Yes.
Yeah. The player's just confirming we are still in the first to two section of the bracket here.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Getting right back into it here once again. Yeah, Byakurei
There we see
does
that
manage to
command
take the
jump.
first game.
That's a quarter circle input. Oh, misses the anti-air. Burst in the corner. Very nice burst, actually.
Yeah, that's really good. The burst for positioning, but, Izanami just dipping out. She don't care. She's just walking in the air. She doesn't give a shit.
Izanami actually one of the best backdashes in the game. Okay, I shouldn't have said that. Backdash right into the Beyblade.
You really gotta go, I mean, if you're commentating, you gotta curse people. It's out of
That was a wind drill.
part of the experience.
Yeah. Nice air grab.
Ooh. That was a really, late extension there of the ground.
Oh, coming down with a JB. No anti-air from Byakurei.
Ooh, and the side switch in the corner.
Getting Byakurei in the corner. No burst on Sleep's side. There we go. The overdrive. Armor goes through the drill.
Yep, that hurts.
That's
This
a
animation
kill.
goes so hard.
Oh, it will
Bam!
not. Yeah. Will it kill? It won't.
Definitely not.
Oh, that was a double low. But gets countered as well.
Ooh,
Nice
it's the
anti-air. That
anti-air.
anti-air is...
Byakurei has been really on point with these anti-airs,
Yes,
honestly.
absolutely.
Like,
That kick upwards.
Yeah.
Wow.
anti-airing in this game is not easy.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah. This is a very, very fast game. Anti-airing on reaction, you gotta be, you really gotta be on top of your game. It's actually
And
really
anti-airs are not universal, unlike
Yeah,
in
they're not
Unity,
universal.
right? They're
you can't
character-specific.
you can't just 6p every time.
Exactly.
Have to learn what your character does. And some characters, you know, they have it a lot better than others. At
That
least
move of Izanami is so dangerous because
Yeah.
it goes low and then overhead. So yeah, if you just autopilot,
But
the drop
why?
a little bit, but she needs it. She needs
she
it.
requires
You know?
it.
She needs it.
Desperately. Desperately.
Nice.
She would be
Bbcrei.
unplayable without it. Now just to avoid most of
Double
the Beyblade-
overhead.
Oh,
Get
never
double
mind.
3 gil drill for free here. Well, here we see it. JB gets counter sorted away. Was that a backdash for in his super?
I don't even know, but it worked. That's all that matters. It worked.
Yeah, we have ribcage now. Now it's in danger. Now Byakurei is in danger.
Oh no! Finds the hit.
This might be no.
AltSLEEP exclaiming out, "Oh no!" Getting hit
Counter
like
assault
that,
the JB.
but gets it anyway.
JB. Sleep just holding on his life right now.
Yeah, holding on to tier life. You
On
can
that
see
one match.
the relief on his face that didn't kill.
That dead zone. The problem with Amane's long range move is they have a dead zone right in front of him.
Yeah.
And like they have huge dead zones. So if you manage to slip past them, they just whiff. They
Yeah,
just
yeah,
whiff.
definitely. You know, kind of in the spirit of a lot of these types of characters. You know,
Absolutely.
same with Axel and all these other characters. Axel, Dalton.
Nice backdash under pressure. Doesn't get a full combo.
Yeah, manages to once again avoid the old Beyblade.
Just 5B. Rapids out to the 236B. Goes into OD,
Yeah, just-
which makes
Wow.
Amane actually build drill.
Yeah, we can see it
Yeah.
right there. And yeah, does have the level 3 on deck. Byakurei is gonna have to
OD,
be
let's
careful.
see. Blocked. You can't punish it.
But I
She
hate
needs
this
it.
character.
She needs it. You want to play her.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, back to level 1 drill though, you know, doesn't have to be that careful. And oh
Is this
no,
gonna be it?
that,
This can be it. This can be
that
it.
might be it. Don't drop it, Byakurei.
Nah, it's not it, it's
Oh,
not it.
yeah, okay.
No 50 meter. Oh, he's through it. That's a long animation. Oh, that
Oh
was good.
man, Byakurei takes it over AltSLEEP, sending AltSLEEP home, but a really, really good run
Sleep,
from
what
him.
did you press? Sleep, what did you press? Throw!
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
tried to throw. Oh, dang. You hate to see it.
所詮そなたはレイチェル・アルカー
Well,
と
that's-
同じ
You would have won. Or like 5A.
Damn. And you know,
Wow.
Cherry immediately backseat gaming.
I'm
you know,
not
after-
backseat gaming. I was just asking what he did. Because you can't tell.
Should have done that, you would have won. Yup.
You should have picked Arakune.
Yeah, should have picked Arakuna, would have had it. Very true, very true.
I respect your loyalty to Amane.
I respect it too. That was
Yeah.
a really good showing, definitely. AltSLEEP definitely showing up. Very respectable finish here. Playing against some really, really good players. And still, you know, kind of putting in the schmicks with that amount.
He does run
Yeah.
out barrier, yeah. This is a very polarizing matchup because like Izanami does what Amane wants herself.
Yeah.
She's
Very
so strong
true,
and
very
neutral.
true.
The bits to deal with this.
Yeah, and I'm gonna
So
very
threatening.
quickly, I'll leave this here. I'm gonna really quickly run to the bathroom, but I'll be right back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now you have to stay with me alone. Win, she wins. It's a DLC character you don't have to pay for. When you see the ribs, go for a throw. IAD, air grab. Yes. Now we have a best of 3. It changes. God, I can actually have space on this cam now. Ah, there we go. Thanks. I already did. Now, commentating this game is super fun. Such a beautiful game. Oh, the music choice. Now, Terumi versus Izanami. Terumi... I don't know how this matchup goes. I can see this going either way. But Izanami is like a very good character. Very, very good character. Then the intro rogue.
ようやくお出ましか冥府のお姫様
相変わらず無礼な男だされ The wheel of fate is turning Rebel
God, this theme goes so hard.
action
Oh, gets hit during the start of a 6B. That is actually really unsafe, but very hard to punish if you actually barrier it. Hides the overhead. I think she only gets a full combo if she has the flip side, but I'm not sure. Oh no, she has the dinosaur, I forgot. Oh, actually presses 3C. Or 2B, 2B. This should not be it. We're fine. Okay. We're not fine. That was an OD, I forgot. That move is very unsafe. Very good move. Very unsafe. Nice, JB. Messed up the air dash, unfortunately. Oh! A bit too high for the 5C conversion. Grab cancel. Purple grab! Oh, attacked it. We are not doing push-ups today. Oh, messed up the combo in the corner. Does not matter. First on the Terumi. Oh, comes down with JC, instantly gets anti-aired. Why is everybody floating? This is Blaze Blue!
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Now one. Oh no, it's. Oh, the command! Gives Terumi a ton of meter. Welcome
I'm back
Ghost.
in the building.
Goes for the overhead. Oh, goes for the crap.
Yeah. I'm back. You know, we see Reioli. You know, he's like, yo, why is this game not on its footsies? Why are these people floating around? You know, well, why are we not?
The grabs.
Yeah, but this is what I've been saying, right? Like, we know for a fact Reioli doesn't know this matchup. He doesn't know what's going on, but it doesn't matter because he's
not
the
matter.
offense. This man is just going in. It doesn't.
You
like,
run
you know,
the game plan.
Yeah. Like, if your opponent never gets to play, it doesn't matter what the character does.
Exactly. Right? That's why I play Arakune.
Yeah.
Oh, gets hit by the 2B. That's a low and then an overhead. Very hard to block.
Yeah. Right now, just get the set play started. The big ball.
There we go. This should be a
ball.
ribcage setup.
Yeah.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
He tried. He tried. Reioli is just laughing to himself. Just don't. When she has the thing up, just don't. Don't.
This game is so broken in a good way.
This
In a
game
good
is
way.
actually really funny. It's like, it's just...
That anti-air
Yeah.
was sick.
This game is like just broken enough to where it's still like really fun.
Exactly.
And every character has like some manner of bullshit. But it's not like broken to where, you know, it's just like Kusuge, you know?
I mean, if everyone is OP, no one is OP, right?
exactly, exactly. It's like the, you know, the Dota 2 of fighting.
Exactly.
But honestly, I love those types of games. I think they're very funny. That's why I also think that, you know, games like DNF are like a great spectator experience, because you can just see all the shenanigans going on. And that Byakurei, you know, taking the set 2-0, and Reioli, he just looks, he looks
Defeated.
dismayed. He's just laughing to himself. You know, do you guys remember your first time playing against Izanami?
Yeah, I rage quit. No, I don't. I didn't. But no. Izanami is really hard to deal with.
Yeah. I remember the first time I played against Izanami. I'll tell this little story here. Yeah. I'll because, you know, Cherry's gonna go play again. So I'm gonna tell this little story here real quick, right? And this was way back in the day. I believe it was around like 2016-ish, right? And I was still like awful at fighting games at that point, like genuinely terrible. Like right now, you know, I can be okay. But I was, you know, just learning the basics pretty much of like the 2D anime fighter lifestyle, basically. And I just ran an open lobby. I was just like, okay, sure, I'll just open up a lobby. And an Izanami player joined. Now, the people among you who know about Bbcf will know of this person. This player was called Star. And yeah, I have never been that bodied in any fighting game like that hard in my entire life. I truly did not get to play like a single match. It was great. I got completely annihilated, and that was kind of my introduction to the character and my introduction to, you know, the lobbies in this game, kind of the online play, because I was just messing around. You know, I think I was playing Azrael. I had learned like one B&B or whatever, and then just this fellow just comes in and completely stomps me out. It was really funny. But yeah, with that, we'll be going into our next match, which is going to be a really hype one. We have Cherry versus Rex. Now this is going to be a real fun one. I mean, both of these players we've seen completely dominate in their games. I mean, you know, Rex has been pulling out damage numbers previously unheard of by BBCF players with this character. You know, absolutely on a tear with Bullet, and of course, you know, Cherry been knowledge checking people with 19-way unblockable, frame perfect setup, reverse yoinkies splonkies the entire time. And yeah, we'll see who prevails here. You know, if Rex is going to be able to just win all of these scrambles like he has been, or if he's going to be, you know, if he's going to be able to hold any of these mix-ups, of course. Because so far, I don't think we've seen a single person who was prepared for the Arakune matchup. Let's see if Rex can actually bring it. Fists are being bumped right now, and we're going to be going in. Picking the stage very carefully as well. I like that. I like that. You gotta make sure you're on a cool stage. You gotta make sure you got your background going on. All right, going with Walpurgisnacht, also a really good theme. Also very, very respectable. Down, 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 down. And yeah, also we are going into the first to three portion of the tournament because we are in winners finals already. Yeah, this means we're going to be switching up to first to three. Going to be a bit of a longer extended set here, but let's see how it's going to go. Starting things out very aggressively from Cherry here. Immediately goes for the Sploder abduction. Is going to be able to build the curse. Oh, never mind. Drops it at the end there. Immediately bursting out, does not want Rex to get started. I really like that decision here, you know, not allowing Rex. And oh god, the guard break comes through immediately. Yeah, Rex looking a little unprepared, gets opened up low, I think, question mark. And yeah, just has to hold all of this pressure. This character is so nasty. Finds a really good OD though. Puts him in level 3 heat with that. Goes for a bit of an air reset there, but Cherry prepared for it. Is going to run out all of the OD for Rex as well. OD is off the table. Does have the active flutter, so it's going to be building up that OD meter quite quickly. Already back to 6 levels of it. Yeah, Rex really making good use of the active flow here. Manages to put him in the corner. That's a really big hit. Might be able to kill off of this and does it. Beautiful stuff from Rex taking the first round after what looked like a commanding performance from Cherry. And Overdrive is almost back for both players already as well. Yeah, Rex, you know, just like Reioli before him, just saying, you know, I don't need to deal with any of your shenanigans if I just kill you. Yeah, gets the corner pressure started. I don't even know how to commentate this because I don't even know where the fuck to block. I don't know what's going on. Oh, gets the loop in the corner. And there's even more Little Forest Friends coming through that curse bar. It's still not fully ticked down. And that was just an Arakune round if I've ever seen one. You know, got one hit, schmixed him to death in the corner. The set play hoodie definitely, you know, very accurate right now. Just looking for those hits. Cherry finds the first hit once more. But, you know, Rex is able to get some pressure going here, but really nice blocks. Unfortunately, cursed him immediately with that overhead. Cherry finds the hit in the scramble, though. This is going to be another curse setup, and Rex has to hold this. You're in the corner against Arakune with curse on you. Good luck. Tries to go for the overdrive, but yeah, just gets baited out. Forest Friends holding him down, beating your ass. And yeah, that was another opening here. Does have the level 3 stocked up though. It's going to be very, very, very difficult to make the comeback. But, you know, if any character can do it, it's a Bullet with that stock, but it doesn't matter. First game going to Cherry. Going straight into things as well.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Sokodaro gets the setup here, but Rex just doesn't care. Snatching him out of the air immediately. The 5D and extends the combo even further. Has got level on deck as well. This is gonna hurt. Level 2. Nice little counter hit, but no conversion. Unfortunately, Cherry is going to be able to get the side switch here in the corner. And now this is real bad. Yeah, we've seen the situation time and time again today. You just have to deal with all of the shenanigans going on, and the Forest Friends are holding you down once more. You just can't go into overdrive here. Cherry not even near you. And oh god. Another opening up. Abducts him, the Spoder. And goes for the air grab reset. It's gonna kill. Boomer check successfully executed from from the side of Cherry here. Yeah, and that's another hit, and this is how it starts once again. Oh man, I wish I could like, you know, commentate this, but I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna be honest. Things are happening. Aracune is invisible somehow. You know, the little boys are coming down. Left, right going on. But so far, Rex is blocking really, really well. Does get opened up right at the end of the curse meter though, unfortunately. Shaking his head. Not happy with that one, and the curse is right back on you. And now you gotta, here we go again. Gotta deal with all of this. And oh my god, what was that? Giving the thumbs up as well. Rex saying, alright, 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 I see you. That's the second game in a row going to Cherry. Yeesh.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
I was just not able to ever really get any of these 5Ds to snatch him out of the air. Ah, let's get the overhead opening up though, and gets another reset. Rex has been just pulling reset after reset, and look at the health bar Cherry said, already almost dead off of that. Ah, does find the hit though, and once again, this is how it starts. We've seen this route a few times, we've seen the situation a few times. Does miss the pickup though, no curse on the side of Cherry just yet, but there it is. Well, good luck Rex, that's all I'm gonna say. Should not quite kill, I don't think, but it will be very close. Aether coming out. Quite a bit of damage. 4.3k. Tries to go into overdrive and just gets opened up with the overhead. And Aracune just doing a little thinking emoji there as well, you know. Right at the end. Thinking about how to schmix you up next. Cherry once again finding the first hit here, and that's kind of been the story of the set. If Cherry gets the first hit, if the curse is on once, you know, like what do you even do? Rex has not been able to deal with it. Another nice block at the beginning, but the overhead. Cherry, Cherry nodding at him like, hey, I know what I've done. Oh no, and another overhead will find its mark, and this should be a perfect if Cherry doesn't drop it, but drops it and the reset happens anyway. And with that, Cherry will be moving on to Grand's winner's side after this absolutely vile, putrid performance here once more. Well, I mean, you know, Aracune Gaming, I guess. That's all I'm going to say. Aracune Gaming. I don't even know what this guy is saying right now. This Aracune feller is weird. But yeah, we're going to be moving on straight to our next match. We already got Byakurei sitting down once again, ready to show up with the Izanami. Yeah. It's been really fun, honestly. Like this has been a blast to commentate. Even though I have to be honest, you know, when Aracune is on screen, I don't know what's going on. It's been quite the blast to commentate. I'll be joined by Cherry again shortly as well for the losers final set.
Normally this is, yeah, the one with the warrior is the left one, if I'm not mistaken.
We're just getting some sound stuff sorted out for the players here, of course, once again. Big shout out to Sharkoon, who's been providing all of these wonderful headsets so our players get to have sound while playing, which I think is really important. Like, I genuinely, if I can't like react to certain sound cues, I think it's harder to play. And it's nice to have the option of just having the nice sound. Yeah, we're just sorting some things in the background here. I guess if you want, we can pull up the bracket once again. And yeah, let's take a look. We have Rex against Byakurei, who are going to be facing off in the losers final here. Getting to see if Byakurei is going to be able to go into the grand finals losers side against Cherry, or if Rex will be able to earn his salty run back here. Because we definitely saw, you know, in the last match that Rex is absolutely able to get things going and is absolutely able to, you know, put on the pressure here. Once he finds the hit. Right, we're adjusting the sound a little bit. We can get yelled at by the announcer a little bit while we're getting things sorted out. Yeah, Byakurei and Rex sitting down to play. We'll be going right into the match here shortly. Now, of course, this is going to be Bullet against Izanami, you know, very explosive. However, you know, while Ribcage is a bit of a menace, Bullet does have a lot of throws, right? She has quite a few grab options, so, you know, she might be able to contest it a little bit more, though I can't imagine it being too easy for her facing off against Izanami. Once again, you know, we're picking the stage, we're making sure we got the good, you know, we got a good stage in the background. I like it, I like it. Going to Lost. Now let's see. Now this is gonna be the most important choice. The Tyrant. Okay, okay, I see ya. Very nice, very nice. Going with the Azrael theme, of course, another absolute banger in the soundtrack here. And you know, if you guys aren't familiar with this game, I highly encourage you to check it out, and I highly encourage you to check out the soundtrack as well, because the soundtrack to this game absolutely fantastic. Really menacing tunes start us out here, and we got, of course, you know, Rex on the Bullet against Byakurei on the Izanami. Getting into things, and this is once again a first to 3 set. And Cherry has joined me once again on commentary.
Yes.
After doing absolutely despicable, unspeakable things to poor Rex and the winner said.
There's a combo video on YouTube called Unspeakable Horror, or Unspeakable Evil, that includes Arakune, and you know, I look.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that checks out. Definitely looking like some.
But yeah, Rex
horror
versus
here.
Byakurei, really exciting matchup. Rex, really strong player. Like his offense in pressure.
Yeah.
You don't know if it's a drive high, it's a drive low, it's a 6A, it's a cross on. It's so much.
Oh, it's gonna hurt. Let's have the levels on deck. Goes into the super
how
at
much
the
is it
end
gonna
here
be?
as well.
4K? 4.2?
Yeah,
Oh,
cheeky
4.1.
little 4K off the dome piece right there. Is an active flow and has the levels on stock as well, so this is gonna really hurt. But a nice backdive from Byakurei. Goes into overdrive. Should be able to seal the deal here.
That should kill, yes.
Yeah.
That does.
You know, does have the EA bonus here.
Yeah.
The active flow bonus on the EA.
And the OD.
Yeah. And yeah, first round going to Byakurei here.
Oh, that full range laser zap is so strong. All of Izanami's drive moves are really pressuring.
Yeah, I mean, everything about this character is really
it's
menacing.
very oppressive. It's very oppressive.
But yeah, I've already commended the music choice here.
Which one is it?
This is Azrael, the Tyrant.
Oh yeah, the Tyrant. Yes.
Yeah. There's actually a version of this theme where Azrael's voice actor sings lyrics to it.
That's
It's pretty great.
amazing.
Yeah.
Rex looking very confident that crush the counter assault. See, I'm getting mixed up with the lingo.
Ballin'?
That hitbox is insane.
She requires it.
She needs it.
She desperately requires it. Would be unplayable without it. Yeah, gets the full corner carry as well, because, you know, why not?
Yeah. Now has to hold the fucking
Uh-oh.
Raven wheel. The Raven orb.
Shout out to
Double
that.
overhead counter assault again.
Uh-oh.
Nice OD.
Oh,
Yes,
oh,
you
and she
can't
can't
punish that.
punish
You
it.
can punish it.
It is
You
so
can't
menacing.
punish
Why can you not
anything.
punish that? It's I mean, she needs it, I know,
He
but
needs it.
damn. This is going to be a really big extension
This
in
is
the
dead.
corner.
This is dead.
Should be death.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, that's the super. Byakurei taking the first game. Really commanding performance. I feel like Byakurei, you know, he's really woken up now.
Yes,
I feel like in
absolutely.
the first like, game that we saw of
He
him,
was struggling a bit, but now
was looking a little shaky. But now everything is
he's
back on
playing
deck.
Izanami. He's
Yeah.
in here. Loses finals.
Now he's absolutely in here to lose
Yes.
the finals. This man is ready. He's woken up. He's got everything back on deck. The muscle memory is
What
awakened.
against sleep already? Oh, that
Yeah.
anti is nasty. And made it to lose his finals, so. That is. Oh, no confirm. A Bullet still got the heat up, which was almost worth.
Yep, definitely. I mean, since we had no confirm. There's been fishing for those 5D activations, but Byakurei has been doing a really good job of staying just clear of them, you know, just not getting hit. Uh-oh, the fatal
That
counter.
was a nice
Uh-oh.
special cancel. That was so well done.
Ribcage is up.
Ribcage is out.
Rex is trying
Rex is
to
waiting.
get all
Rex is
the way out of
waiting.
there.
And the biggest
Should go
thing,
with the super.
Byakurei is still buried. Ah, this is death.
Yep. Bonk.
One more round, and it's going to be 2-0 for Byakurei.
Yeah, it's looking really scary. At least, you know, because this is first to 3, we are in losers finals. Rex is able to have a little bit more time to adjust still. And that's one of the big things as well, you know, when you're in the first to 3 settings. You
Here's
get
the
a
route
little bit more
again.
time.
That's so cool.
That's so cool. Yeah, you just
Sorry, I
get
didn't mean to cut you
yoinks,
off.
direction, left and right. Like, I gotta stop commentating so many games, my voice is already starting to die. I mean, you know, I wasn't originally meant to commentate Bbcf,
Yeah, exactly.
but, you know, I couldn't let the people down.
Me neither.
Yeah.
The ribcage is out.
Nice. Gets the
Look
throw
at-
counter
did you
there
look
as
at
well.
Rex's
And look at
hand
the
when he
super
was
bonk.
doing that 360,
Yep.
turning the butter.
Yeah, Rex definitely another player who I'd really appreciate if we had like a hand cam, because this
Oh,
man,
absolutely.
he's churning. I respect it. I always love seeing
by the
that. you know.
overhead.
I told the story yesterday on my Melty Blood type Lumina commentary of my friend Jundo, who
Oh, yeah.
just absolutely beats the living shit out of his stick every time anything happens. Just rattling down on those
It
buttons.
helps for
It's
some
always
people. It
fun.
helps, you know? And that's
Yeah.
going to be Rex clawing his way back
Yeah,
of this deficit.
definitely. And you know, Byakurei just kind of gets smothered a little bit there.
Absolutely.
And that's what Bullet can do to you. Absolutely. I mean,
Yeah, if you have to block Bullet, you're gonna get opened up eventually. It's just how
Yeah,
long
it's a
gonna
matter of
take
time.
you. Exactly.
oh, nice. Uses the pseudo DP as well. The carry into the corner here. Doesn't have any heat levels on deck right now, so it won't be like the largest conversion of all time. But
Yeah,
still,
well,
it's still almost 3K.
3.6, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is...
It is gonna hurt.
This is gonna hurt, yeah. It's a 5A start or 2A starter, but yeah.
No, but you know, keeps him in the corner. Goes for the heat.
Really good choice for Rex to keep that heat level and not waste it on that combo.
Definitely.
Because now it's the only one touch.
Yeah. I mean,
And with that advantage,
Uh-oh.
it connects! That's
Uh-oh.
it!
This should be an insta
This
kill,
should
right?
be it.
If you-
This
I
should
mean,
be
he
it.
doesn't go.
Well,
for it.
Astral, but yeah. That's
Same
Rex.
difference.
That's Rex clawing his way back. It's 1-1. 1-1.
Yeah,
Completely
1-1.
even.
Rex kind of gaming right now, for sure. At the beginning, it definitely looked like he was just kind of getting held down here by Byakurei.
By
but right
Izanami,
now-
yes. But you know, it's all about figuring out the gaps, where the gaps
Yeah.
are, where you should mash, where you shouldn't, where you definitely
Yeah.
shouldn't.
There aren't very many gaps in Izanami.
There aren't a
but
lot
they
of
are there.
gaps, exactly.
They are
But
there.
there are a few.
Yeah.
You definitely have to pay attention to that
Ouch.
big cooldown. Yeah. That's gonna hurt. Gets a heat level. Takes the Oki. I'm surprised none of these plays are rolling out of the corner.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe they're just assuming that the roll catch is gonna be there.
Oh, nice burst to put Rex
Because
back
right
in the
now we
corner.
saw,
Nice
Rex
anti-air.
was waiting, so he would have definitely been able to roll catch on
Yes,
Rex.
yes, absolutely.
So I definitely wouldn't have risked it there either.
Oh,
I think that was an
unfortunate whiff.
attempted reset, maybe.
Goes into the bullet running stance.
Oh! Oh, and the grab!
That's the command grab.
Yoinks him out of the
That's-
air. Beats her up,
That's death.
punches her, and that's the heat levels. Bonk! See ya.
5.5k
Off
of
the
a
dome.
reversal.
She needs it.
She needs it. That's bottom 3, she doesn't.
Yeah, Bullet actually needs it. We can't even joke
Bullet-
about that,
yeah,
but she
Bullet
actually doesn't kind of need it.
Nice block on the overhead. We haven't seen a lot of people block those. They've been
Yeah.
like, pressing out. Yeah, there we see a roll from Byakurei. To put some distance between them and Rex.
Matches them up. This is hurting. We're already at 3.3k. Let's see if we can get to 4. Yep, that'll be it.
That's 4.3, I think. Oh, well, no,
4.6
okay.
even. Oh god. It's a little OTG situation there as well with the fireball.
That's
That should be
death.
def. Yep.
That
Rex.
heat
you know.
level, that smackdown, it's
Yeah.
a lot of damage.
Damn. Rex already, getting the advantage here. We actually have a 2-1 situation here after that first game. It was looking a little rough. Rex is really, he's been turning
Yeah,
up.
he's been
Finding all of the hits, and he's been just going for these beautiful extensions, which I think aren't easy either, right? Like,
No,
Bullet is really high
absolutely.
execution.
being able to establish neutral against these Izanami, the feed on its own.
Yeah,
Just
for
like
sure.
that. Baits the anti-air, punishes with 5D. Textbook.
Look at the damage here.
Burst
Burst?
at the end on the
Yeah.
combo? I don't know.
Ah, little sussy in the burst, but
Maybe it was a wake up OD.
yeah.
That's plus.
What is it?
OD's through. Oh, what isn't? What
Yeah.
OD's through. That connects. Goes overhead.
Oh.
In that running stance. Backdashes. It's very technical.
Yeah, I've been really liking it backdashes from Byakurei
Yes.
actually. Like they've been really, really nice. I've been escaping
Like I
some
said,
really tough
Izanami,
situations.
one of the best backdashes in the game.
Yeah.
together with new 13,
Yeah.
new 12. The
It's like when you
miracle
play
modes.
against Potemkin players in XR,
Yeah.
they're just mashing on it every time. They're always ready.
Mm.
You already know. And, and speaking of, that was another nice backdash. Does get open up on the scramble after, but you know,
another
Byakurei has been really on point with those. However, this is the last chance for him. Rex is actually currently on set point here. Gets another big extension, and we're gonna be doing around 4K once again. Yep. There we go. Gets another heat level and the overhead. Boomer checked,
into low.
unfortunately. And another one.
Oh, that
burst
was
out.
supposed to be an OD.
Yeah, that was definitely supposed to be an OD. But Izanami just, you know, floating about. Oh no, missed.
Oh, TRM!
What?
He got TRM!
Byakurei is on another mental level from everyone else right now. He is on the Giga Brain shit.
See, into the bits. Wow.
Beautiful stuff.
You can mash on the ribcage.
Oh!
Just IDJC.
That should be it.
IDJC, that's it.
And with that, Rex
Rex
takes it 3-1. Gonna be earning the salty run back against you and Grants right here.
Yeah, it will, it will. Let's see how it
Yeah.
goes.
Also, before you go,
Yes.
once we switch back to the commentary window, before show the people the sticker that you have.
Oh,
on
the
your
sticker
hitbox.
on my hitbox.
Because it goes
Of course.
hard.
It does go hard, yeah.
Yeah, look at this. Look at the little drip goblin right there.
The little drip Eddie. Made by a guy called Beautiful Dude, like one of his friends is an artist, and she put that on Redbubble. Instantly
Wonderful.
snagged it up. Yeah.
Yeah, I would
Super
definitely
fun.
finesse that too. I still need to get like custom stick art or something.
Yeah,
because
yeah, me too.
I'm running around like an absolute like plebeian.
Me too. I
with
have
my-
a stock hitbox. And everyone
Yeah,
has
I have a
pink
stock
buttons.
Razor stick. It's even worse. Like,
Yeah, Pantera, right?
yeah, Pantera Evo. I'm just, you know, running out completely dripless, unfortunately, and I need to fix that for sure. Gotta cook something up. But yeah, we're gonna be going into our grands here. Actually, this is gonna be Rex on the loser side against Cherry on the winner side. Of course, we're gonna have the run back here. Arakune versus Bullet. And I mean, we saw it last time. Once Cherry gets the offense started, it is very, very tough for Rex. But maybe Rex, you know, has that more time here, has that time to adapt, and will maybe be able to figure out some of the stuff in this matchup. But yeah, seems really tough. I mean, Cherry, you know, definitely been pulling out all the stops, you know, been pulling up all of the 19-way mix-ups, and yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be able to deal with him, and Rex has definitely been on the struggle bus as well, but, you know, once he gets his offense started, he could definitely pull this back. Also, big shout out to Desselie, the GOAT, helping me out on actually, you know, keeping the scoreboard up to date and everything here, you know, in the background, helping with production, because Rex is actually doing the production for most of this, with, you know, when he has to play. Desselie has been filling in, so, you know, this is a community effort. It's really nice. We're getting their buttons checked out here real quick as well. Getting rid of the special button. I would do the same thing. Get that out of here. And yeah, if that looks like we're good to go. Lobby Boy, of course, being selected. Once again, going with the very suspect color. And let's see what we're getting with the music choice here. This is gonna be, I'm gonna be judging this quite harshly. Alright, we're going with Plastic Knight 2. We don't have Plastic Knight 1 apparently, but that was a pretty good choice. It was a pretty good choice, you know, we can respect that pick. But yeah. Getting into things here, letting the intros rock as well. These players, they're serious about this. They are raring to go. Little cat in the background. The fish looks really nice. I love all the personality with like the backgrounds in this game. I think they're so cute. Like there's a lot of love and care put into this game, definitely. You can really tell. Once again, Cherry gets the first opening. This will be a curse, and the shenanigans start here. We've seen this time and time and time again. You're in the corner. You got to block Arakune right now. Oh, Rex almost did it there. Curse is starting to run out here. Just don't get opened up right at the end. Oh, no, he did, but a drop from Cherry. Gets out of the corner, and oh yeah! Exceed XL right back through. Beautiful stuff from Rex, making this good defensive reads. Does have the heat stocked up as well, so this is gonna hurt if he manages to find the touch. But right now, Cherry knows that Cherry is just evading every time. Not the bees! Let's get the curse opened up. Yeah, this is really, really tough. You really, you know, you gotta deal with all of the stuff mid-screen. And the guard gets broken! Danger! Rex in absolute danger here. Gonna get recursed, I think, at the end here. No, doesn't even need it. Just shoots with the plant, and there we go. Cherry taking the first round of this grand finals, plays to Central Fiction at Hessen Crash, baby. Let's go. Snatches him out the air. It's gonna get a nice little conversion here. It's a knockdown. Once again, ending with another heat level here. This is really scary. Nice overhead opens up from Rex here. Has Cherry in the corner. This is really gonna hurt. Snatches him right back into the corner as well. Oh boy, level 3 heat on deck. Next hit, it's gonna really, really hurt. Has to burst out there. Cherry recognizing this hit would absolutely hurt. Has to get out of there. Interrupts the bullet command run though. And the OD once again finds its mark. Exceed Excel. Nice little bit of damage on deck for Rex, who will be tying us up in rounds here very, very quickly. But yeah, Rex definitely already looking more confident than the last time that we had this matchup on the winner's side. Definitely learning from that previous matchup, and it's just able to find so many more hits. And once the offense is going, you know, Arakuni is not a good defensive character. He doesn't really have a, you know, regular reversal either. So you have to be able to deal with all of this bullet pressure, and it's scary. I mean, we've seen it time and time again. Rex has been cashing out for massive damage. We've seen like 6k combos coming out from him, and beautiful use of the DP is going to be able to, well, pseudo DP, going to be able to get an extension here, but an unfortunate little drop. Curse meter is on deck, has to hold with these shenanigans, but the counter poke from Rex doesn't want to hold any of that. Right, returning to a bit of a calmer neutral here, and once again Cherry finding the opening. It's going to come down to, can Rex block this next situation? Curse is of course on deck with the butterfly coming up, all of the things happening on screen at once. Goes into overdrive and once again finds the super! He is churning that butter, and you're absolutely getting snatched up. Is he going to be able to extend? No, but goes for the low. Very cheeky. Rex actually taking the first game here. Got 3 out last time, but now already getting the first game on the board. Yeah, we're going right back into things here as well. Rex definitely looking fired up, no pun intended here. Finds a nice hit here, gets the heat level and the frame trap. Goes for a scoop out of the air as well. Oh god, look at the health bar. The combo is like halfway over, look at the health bar. Oh boy. 4.4, 4.5, can we get a cheeky little 5k? Absolutely, baby. 5.5 off of that hit. And the OTG setup as well. Good lord, Rex is cooking right now. Stuff stays in the air here. This is looking for that snatch, and oh, the anti-air from Rex. Rex is absolutely cooking right now. He knows. The adaptation from the last time we saw these two play has been wonderful. Cherry very unhappy about this hit. You know, I gotta say, my favorite thing about commentating offline is getting to see the players' reactions when they get hit by something. People are so expressive when they play, including myself. It's great. I love it. And yeah, that's going to be another game going to Rex here, actually poised to reset the grand finals. See if Cherry can make the adaptation, because right now every big opening has been immediately seized by Rex, and we've seen a bunch of really good anti-airs. Immediate burst, probably wanted the OD there, just, you know, to get Rex off of him. Yeah, this is how it starts. Curse meter is almost built up. Gets snatched by the command run. Right, the opening at the overhead finds its mark once again as well. And gets the low. Man, the schmicks right now from Rex is looking nasty. And the overhead Cherry looking extremely unhappy about this entire situation. Scrambles a little bit here. And Rex 1 round away from resetting grand finals. Yeah, Cherry looking very discontent right now. Look at Rex is just absolutely, you know, scanning for those hits, you know, using every single opportunity to charge the 5D just like that. Yoinks them out of the air. Beautiful extension here once again with the Super 3.6k. Rex working on a perfect right now, but just as I say it, I jinxed him. Of course, that's how it goes. The Commentator's Curse and the Arakuna Curse are both making their appearance right now. Tries to go for a grab, but doesn't quite work out. You have to deal with all of these shenanigans right now. But right now, Rex is blocking like a champion. Does get opened up finally at the end here, but not a big hit for Cherry. Yeah, gets the alpha counter as well. And the super just comes out from Cherry as the reversal. The laser plant coming down and gets the overhead as well. Is this gonna kill? No. Rex manages to still find the burst out. Chooses to spend it here. Doesn't want to give up the round. Really wants this reset and finds another hit. And this might be it. Doesn't have a heat level. It's gonna be close, but he does it. And Rex resetting Grand Finals 3-0. Yeah, that's reset. Just confirming with our players here. And Cherry actually getting rid of the set play hoodie. Doesn't feel worthy of the set play hoodie anymore, you know. Has to take off the inhibitors. And there we go. We are looking prepped, of course, you know. People taking a second to breathe, taking a second to get you know, reacclimated, and I can respect it. You know, you really gotta, fighting games especially are just such a mental game, right? If you're not at your best mentally, you're pretty much always gonna lose. So taking the time to just take a breather between matches or between sets, I think is one of the most important things you can do in fighting games. If you go into a game tilted, you are going to lose. So you just have to find that mental reset. You have to take the time. And that's why, you know, you have a rematch timer, right? In most games, you can just take a breather and... whew. Yeah, finds a really big hit here. Now this is looking like an Akura. Oh, the air throw reset. Very, very cheeky at the end. I don't think anyone has teched those so far. I think Cherry has had like 100% hit rate on all of these shenanigans. And right now, this is looking like the Cherry we know. This is looking like Arakune Gaming, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, it's COD activation. Tries to go for the XXL, but actually did not get it. But no punish either from the side of Cherry. Does get snatched out of the air. This is gonna hurt. Does have the heat levels. Chooses to burst out at the end there. Saving a little bit of life, but you're still getting pressured by Bullet. You're gonna get hit eventually. But finds a really nice jump in here as well. For a center Arakune jump in, kind of tricky to block. You know, this jump angle can be very weird. Manages to find a really nice opening here. One touch away from death, and this should be it. Oh no, drops it right at the end. Gets the hit anyway, though. Cherry taking the first game in a little while here, you know. Taking off the set play hoodie seemed to have helped. Definitely. Taking off the Rock Lee weights right here.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Yo, gets a nice knockdown once again. Rex starting to cook once more. Cherry immediately bursting out. Does not want to deal with any of that. I understand. Oh, the big snatch, though. That is very, very unfortunate. Look at the damage here, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a big one. Opens him up in the corner, but a really beautiful anti-air there from Cherry. It's kind of going to switch up the situation, and as overhead finds its mark as well, but gets scooped right on the landing. Runs towards him, runs him down. And there we go. Big damage coming out. One hit away from death and just a 5B. Kicking Cherry right in the teeth. And yeah, this set is just unrecognizable from what we had on winner's side. I mean, Rex has been absolutely turning up. He's been on fire. And it has been a beauty to behold all of these cool bullet combos. Uses the overdrive pretty early here. Opts for some pressure. And only the overhead right at the end finds its mark. Cherry has definitely been getting opened up by those overheads a few times, but it's really hard. You know, Bullet has so many offensive options that you just have to look out for. It's another big one here. This is gonna hurt. Chooses to opt for the burst there, which I really like because it keeps Rex in the corner, but finds the hit of the scramble. Beautiful conversion there as well. Goes for the Oki here, and the regular throw is gonna nab Rex another game on this grand finals reset here. Cherry once again not looking happy about the situation here, unfortunately. We're gonna have to adjust. Oh, finds a very cheeky mix-up here as well. It's gonna be once again the curse situation. But Rex has been getting better and better at actually dealing with these curse situations. He's been finding a lot of his ways out. And once again, goes for the pseudo DP to get out of the situation. Now the curse is still on you. You still have to block. And yeah, has to burst there. Definitely agree with that. Another nice jump in from Cherry though. Gets the blue beat, but we absolutely take those. Curse in the corner once again. Rex is gonna have to hold this, and the overhead finds his mark. Active flow for Cherry as well. Has overdrive back on deck. Look at this, 4.2k off of that hit. Oh no, Cherry puts himself in the corner. Pressure coming out from Rex here. This is such a tense situation. Blocks the jump in and goes for the alpha counter here as well. Gets the low to open things up. This is going to hurt quite a bit. Trent goes for the reset and it lands the air reset, but no conversion off of it, no pickup. Cherry managing to inch out the round right at the end there. There we go, gets the heat level as well. Rex already stocked up, goes for the side switch, but good blocks from Cherry so far has not been getting opened up. OD comes out from Rex, wants to keep the offense going, but Cherry just leaving, which I really respect. You know, don't want to deal with that short OD time, of course, when you're still very high on HP in this game. Your OD time is going to be shorter and shorter. It scales with how low your HP is. Finds the overhead once again. Those heat levels are still unstuck for Rex though, so, you know, the next touch is going to hurt. If he even gets to the next touch though, because now you gotta hold all of these shenanigans. I don't even know what side that was. And right now it's gonna be another one. Next mix-up kills, and that is gonna be the second game for Cherry. And yeah, Cherry only needs one more game to win the tournament here. Let's see. Cherry's gonna be able to pull it off, or if Rex is gonna adjust once more and find all of these big hits. Oh, and immediately the first big hit with 3 heat levels from Rex here. This hurts. Yeah, Cherry opting for the burst out. Definitely does not want to hold all that. Has the Curse Cloud on him though, and Rex finds another beautiful anti-air. Those have been really, really on point from Rex, and this is where the corner pressure gets really, really scary. Byakurei has to deal with this because he doesn't have good offensive defensive options, and the overdrive activation from Rex as well. This hurts. Look at the health bar going down here. And that was 4.7k meterless. Actually, no, used the cancel there. But Rex getting a perfect on the board, saying, I'm not giving up this tournament easily. Navigating the neutral here. Rex looking once again for those 5Ds. Gets a little bit of time here to get a heat level, but gets opened up immediately after. Gonna have to deal with all of this curse on you, and once again, this is where the Cherry gaming begins. This is where the set play starts. Oh, finds the DP, has the heat levels to extend off of it as well. Tries to go for an air reset, but Cherry wisening up to it. Still the curse on deck. Won't be able to go into curse again for this next one though. Does have the cooldown timer on that curse. Does have to hold a regular mix-up, and Rex finds a way to poke out. Tries to go for the command run, but no joy on that. Cherry bringing out the beast, but runs through the beast, doesn't give a shit. Gonna be a big super extension as well, as it's gonna be around 4.9k even, Jesus. Goes for the OTG as well, and the overhead gets OD'd through. Rex has a long OD timer, now gets counter-poked out, but an unfortunate drop from Cherry. This should be it. Rex taking us to a final game in the Grand Finals reset. Blaze Blue Central Fiction at Hessen Crash, baby. Let's go! There we go, going into the final game here. This is going to be the one that decides it all. And we couldn't have asked for a better grand finals here. This has been such a close deal every time. Both of these players playing incredible right now. Oh yeah, immediate burst out once again from Cherry. Doesn't want to deal with any of the Oki after bullets combos. Goes for another early OD here. We've seen a lot of early ODs from Rex, but so far they've been paying off pretty well. The man just to find the low. It's gonna be a good chunk of damage here, as always. Does have the heat levels from the OD activation. Gets another one on stock here. Tries to go for a very cheeky fake out. I would have gotten hit, but Cherry does not. Gets hit by the side switch though. And Rex right now got everything on deck. Got the meter, got the active flow. This is gonna hurt a ton. May be able to OTG? No. Oh, and the flower just gets sniped. Rex on tournament point.
Rebel 2. Action.
Yeah. Rex finding it stuck up early, trying to avoid the curse cloud, but does get opened up once again by the jump in. Gets opened up by the counter at overhead as well, and this is where it starts. This is definitely where it starts. Manages to find a poke out. What a brave man. He is braver than I can ever hope to be. Oh no, gets guard broken though. This is really gonna hurt. Curse currently still on cooldown, so won't have to deal with it on the next Oki situation just yet. But still looking really tough. Goes for another overdrive. Tries to go for the grab super, but gets baited out by Cherry. This is really tough. Gonna be, if Cherry wins the round now, you have to go into the next one without overdrive. So that's gonna be really tough. And yeah, we're gonna be going to a final game, final round of the tournament, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Now this is the one that decides it all. Both players taking a little time to breathe here. Neither of them have overdrive on deck right now, so this is gonna be really tough. Rex might get it towards the end of the round, but it's gonna be very tough for Cherry to get another overdrive activation here. Finds a really good counter poke. This is how it starts. This is where the bullet gameplay begins. It snatches him out of the air. Gets the knockdown. Cherry currently just getting absolutely grappled by that bullet. And another hit. Is this actually going to be it already? It's going to be it. Oh boy. Gets the super on deck. This is going to be so close. And gets it. Rex manages to reset the tournament, reset the bracket, after getting 3-0'd in the winner's side. Manages to bring it all the way back in a final game, final round. What a beautiful tournament this has been, ladies and gentlemen. That was such a hype experience. Yeah, we're done. We're done. That's 3 for you. Win. Rex was so in there he didn't even notice it was over. But yeah, that was a 3-2 for Rex post reset.
I have no idea what bullet does. You can go high and low and then...
I have no idea what bullet does already. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let's have a few words from our winner here. Rex, do you want to hop on commentary real quick? Say hi. All right. We'll have our beautiful winner here real quick. There you go. All right. How are you feeling, Rex? How are you feeling?
Hi. Well, pretty happy. Like,
Yeah.
of course. No,
Yeah.
really happy. Like, it went pretty well. We're a bit off schedule. I think Answer is gonna like destroy me later on. No, really happy. I was definitely not expecting to go that far and even to win that. So
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, good games. Thank you for everyone for playing Blaze Blue. It's always a pleasure.
Yeah.
You guys have been a delight.
Yeah. With
Thank
that,
you for.
here's your prize, baby. Let's go.
Will do.
Show it to the
Wait,
camera.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh,
Got this
that's
beautiful
of,
artwork that you get for winning the tournament.
Yes.
Look at how nice that is. We got everyone here. You know, we got
Excellent.
Ragnar, we got Granthony versus, and we got everyone's here. You love to see it.
Yeah. Shout outs for Answer for providing those prizes. Worked really well.
Yeah,
like,
Answer
really
providing
motivated
prizes
that.
for a tournament with free entry as well. Like
Yes.
Answer is not taking anything for this. He's just doing this.
He's just going
out
in,
of the
man,
goodness
like-
for his heart. You know.
Boom. He's going in. That's
Yeah.
the way you do it.
Yeah.
Thank you for Senjual, the whole Hessen Crash crew for
Absolutely.
like having us and all. It's great. Thank you for watching. Thank you
Yeah.
very much. Next up is Guilty Gear Arc Core plus R.
Yeah,
if
we
I'm
will
not
have plus R
mistaken. Yes. So yeah, yeah, so stay tuned. And,
Yeah, stay tuned. Don't
yeah.
go anywhere. And yeah, look forward to the next tournament, which will be another really, really good one. I mean, you know, judging by the quality of placement today, you already know that ACPR is also going to go hard. I mean, we know that we have Mr. Leapfrog Pocho in the house, who is,
Yeah.
you know, the menace
Yeah.
of the ACPR
Oh,
Potemkin.
definitely.
So it's going to be a great one.
And
Yeah.
like, last but not least, thank you very much, Toast Senpai, for actually holding the commentary like the whole time. Like I just went over there, screamed like, "Who wants to commentate this thing? I have no one." So thank you very much for him
Yeah,
for
no
staying
problem.
there.
No
Cherry,
problem.
thank you very much for commentating as well. You stayed.
Yeah. Yeah, I've
It's,
never
quite a lot
commentated
of
this game
matches.
before, but it was really fun.
Yeah, I mean it's a fun game. So
We made
of
it
course
work. It's a
fun.
great game for sure. So yeah,
All right, cheers, guys.
cheers, guys.
Later on.
We'll see you later.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for everything.